Hello? Hello? Oh, congratulations, by the way, Skywalker. I know I already said congratulations in chat, but I didn't expect anyone to go for this gacha, but I guess somebody did. And congratulations, you got who you wanted. Hopefully you didn't have to spend too much quartz or tickets or even money to get the 4-star Berserker or Pentasilia or El Dorado, whatever you want to call her. But yeah, she is one of the fan favorites of the game, so it's kind of expected that people will go after her. As for me, if you're wondering if I'm going to be going after this gacha, if you can't tell from the thumbnail and the title, I am not going for anyone in this gacha. Do I think Wu Zetian looks cool and she has good skills? Yeah. For a quick team, especially now that she got a buff in JP, so she will get a buff later in NA. She's a pretty good assassin. I'm not going to be going for her. As for Pentasilia, she's a decent Berserker, has some kind of buster support as well. But it's not enough for me to actually try for her, you know? Like, she's a cool character, but that's about as far as it goes. As for Scheherazade, the 5-star, or caster of the Nightless City, no, I'm definitely not going for her at all. Never going for her. I don't like her. I don't think she's good. I don't like her design. Just all around, I don't care about her. Have you not seen her abs? Those are the only reasons you need. I got Ozzy. He has the best abs in the game. Fight me about it. But if you're more of a Pentasilia abs Motroka, then I can't hate on you. If you like anybody in this banner, then go ahead and go for this gacha. But I think for the most part, people are going to be skipping out on this gacha. Back at JP, a lot of people skipped out on this gacha, so I expected it to be the same. Especially since Scheherazade is one of the worst 5-stars in the game in the history of Fate Grand Order, so I don't really think people are going to be going after this gacha at all. Gil better abs. Gil has good abs, but I don't know. I love Gil, but Ozzy got him beat by just a little margin, not by a lot, but definitely I could be the bigger man and admit that, you know what, Ozzy's abs is top tier. Gil is just right below him, just a little bit. That's all I have to say about that. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, okay. Anyway, we're not here to talk about people's abs. We're here to play Agartha because I gotta rack up these quartz. As you guys can see, I got a good amount of quartz that, again, I'm not gonna be using on this gacha at all. So 604 quartz and 116 tickets, which is, I think, the highest I've ever gotten saved up. So, yeah, pretty sick, nasty, bro. I heard him say he isn't rolling for them as I wasted 5 tickets going, huh? Oh, I mean, it's okay. I mean, you could go for them if you want. You could go for any one of them if you like them. If you think they're a good servant, if you like their character, their lore, their design, that's totally fine. It's just for me, and for a lot of other people, it's not the most interesting gacha in the universe. It just isn't. And plus, we're later on this year, we're gonna be getting a free 4-star ticket, in where we get to pick any 4-star in the game that's not limited, and we get to get them for free. So if I really wanted Pentasilia or Wu, I could get either one of them for free. So either way, it's like I'd rather save my tickets and quartz for later gachas in the future, and that, you know, transitions to the guy who just asked, who will I be rolling for in the future? I want to say, I forget which comes first, if it's this year's summer event or Shimosa. But I'm either going for Raiko Summer or Tomoe Gozen when Shimosa drops. It's one of those two. Maybe I'll go for Sherlock Holmes, I'm not sure. But those are the gachas I'm going to be waiting for. So it's not for another while, because we still have the summer rerun to worry about. I don't know if there's any rerun events that's going to happen again this year. As for other gachas I'm going to be going for this year, Abigail Williams is definitely one of those gachas I have my eyes on. And then there's also the Hokusai gacha, which is technically happening for New Year's 2020, but it's going to come December 31st, so technically this year. So those are the gachas that I'm going to be waiting for. So yeah, Tomoe Gozen, bro. I got to go for Tomoe Gozen. That's like, she has one of the best designs in the game. Fight me about it. So, you know. So let's go ahead and do this. So, got Wu, that'll do. This guy's message is hilarious. Okay. So I think females get a bonus in the event, or not in the event, the chapter. So I'm going to be predominantly using females, so you won't be seeing a lot of Merlins or anything. It's only until we fight Heracles, or whatever his name is, I forgot its name, in this chapter, that I'll actually whip out Gil, and then Gil's gonna take care of him. So yeah. Shit, I guess I gotta bring you. I'm kind of forced to. So there you go. So, not really gonna be focusing on team building because I am fighting Berserkers. It's not that big of a deal. So, you know, I'll just go for it. I'll just do this. You know, I'll put you in the back because I kind of want Waver for the extra support. Certain females, they add 100% bonus bond to your entire team. Boom. Sick nasty, bruh. Oh man. By the way, I'm going to be drinking tea throughout this stream because I need something to keep me awake and to keep me calm and focused to a certain extent. I would drink coffee, but it's 1:18 in the morning right now, and I don't really want to stay up forever. Just for a couple of hours, just want to talk and stream a little bit, get some Agartha done. What time is it there? I just said it, but you know, there's a stream delay, so you probably just heard it just now as you typed that. But yeah, 1:18 a.m. right over here where I live. Oh dear. Look at these chimeras. Thank you, NKD, for having a full combo. I don't really want to deal with these home dogs right now. Not really. Not really want to deal with these guys. The volume's really loud on my end. By the way, let me know, guys, if the volume and everything sounds okay, because I'm using a new setup, so I don't know exactly how the mic sounds, how the game sounds, everything like that. I've only used the setup once before, and that was the last live stream, but I didn't get too much feedback on how it sounds, so you guys gotta let me know if it's okay, if it sounds okay. Alright, looks alright, and all that stuff. And yeah, I think I'll use a new Malish on this Chimera because I don't really have too much confidence on Enkidu killing that Chimera. So there you guys go. Good morning, Siren Rage Mode. What's going on? I can't get over how many men can be strays in this. Yeah. Oh, Chevalier and Heracles got their reanimation, right? So that's pretty exciting because I love Chevalier. I don't really talk about it a lot, but she's my first servant. I want to say she, but I know he/she is basically a trap, but whatever. I could pretend. He's my first servant, so that's pretty sick nasty, and I don't really care too much about Heracles, but you know, for all you Heracles lovers out there, then that's great for you. It sounds actually more clear, but your voice is just as soothing as always. I don't know if my voice is that top tier, but I appreciate the comment nonetheless, my dude. And that's funny you say it sounds more clear, because this is actually, the mic I'm using right now is a Blue Snowball, which is less than what I used before. I used to use a Blue Yeti. For anybody that knows anything about mics, then you should know that Blue Yetis are supposed to be the top or higher tier mic, but it is what it is. As long as it sounds okay to you guys, then it don't matter. It don't matter, bruh. It don't matter. So yeah, anybody besides Sai that went for this gacha and got anything interesting? If you did go for Sherazad, then you know, cool. Hopefully you got her, or anybody else in the gacha that you were going for. And yeah, not gonna be the most interesting stream since I'm not gonna be rolling, but it is what it is. I definitely don't want to roll in this gacha. There's better gachas in the future, so just trying to save up and rack up quartz, trying to increase my chances of getting some good stuff in the future, and it will be lit nasty, bro. It's too bad Sherazad is so terrible gameplay wise. Her design isn't bad. I mean that's obviously subjective. For me, I'm not a big fan of her design either. So not only is she bad gameplay wise, she's actually, to me, in my personal taste and stuff like that, I don't find her the most appealing to look at, and it's more the reason I'm not gonna roll for her. But if you like the way she looks, then you know what? Again, that's subjective. It's all good, and it's all good. Hello, banana. I don't, you know, I need to go get a banana now I think about it, because I usually eat a banana during the streams, but I forgot. Probably gonna get up and get one later if I do get a little bit hungry and I want a snack. Yeah, I'll think about it. I will think about it. Kind of want to use Chevalier just to take a look at that. Take a look at that reanimation. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take out Ibaraki because I did a lot of bonding with you during our Onigashima. Yeah, you're close to bond 10, so I'm not too worried about you. How's Chev doing? I'm assuming Chev, yeah, she does get a bonus. You're close to bond 10 too, but I kind of want to look at your reanimations. And yeah, and hello. My girlfriend's in the room right now. She is doing weird, dastardly things to my face right now. Bye bye. Goodbye. Where are you going? Okay. Anyway, Sick Nasty got me saying that as well. Yeah, did I? Oh, okay. Awesome. I had a friend that got me saying that years ago, so then I started using it, and now I guess I'm spreading it. It's not like he's the originator or I'm the originator, but hey, it's cool. I'm just trying to get Saberlot to finish his bond 10. Nice, nice. Even though I don't think he gets a bonus from this event, but hey, if you're trying to do that, and go ahead. Oh, you actually went and got me. Okay, my girlfriend slash sister slash lolly slash daughter actually came here and gave me a banana for just for this stream, because I like eating bananas during the stream. So that's gonna be useful for later once I get hungry. But right now I'm just kind of thirsty because it is hot. It is the summer. Oh, you have the drink too. Okay, thank you. I mean, you could give it to me. It's, you know, we're not sponsored by KFC or anything, but I'll have the drink. So we're sponsored by Dole Bananas and KFC today. Go get your potassium and your fried chicken today at your nearest KFC. They don't sell Dole Bananas, but yeah. What? I did not say Spencer's. I did not say Spencer's. What are you talking about?
Spencer's, and then you changed halfway.
You are crazy as hell. Oh, Fire Force Brigade. My brother actually showed me the preview for that anime 2 nights ago, and it's the same creators as Soul Eater, and I could see it from the art style. It actually does look like Soul Eater, and I was like, oh shit, I love Soul Eater. So I'm definitely gonna be interested in Fire Force, which is funny because last week I actually saw the poster for that anime, or not the poster, but like an advertisement for it, and it didn't look too interesting to me because it was like, oh, it's a firefighting anime. I'm not really into firefighting stuff, so I'm probably gonna skip out on this anime. Then little did I know they're actually fighting fire. Like, it's an action anime. It's not literally people with hoses going around town spraying fire with water. They're actually fighting like demons and shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not what I thought it was. Okay, so I guess I am gonna watch this. So that's gonna be a lit anime later. So, and that is, I think the first episode is gonna debut at Anime Expo this year. So I'm gonna try to make it to that event because your boy wants to get into that anime. Because again, same creators as Soul Eater. I love Soul Eater, bruh. I gotta get into it. Like, that's just mandatory at that point. You know what I mean? So that's anime I'm definitely looking forward to, bruh. And the Case Files, yeah, Case Files anime is also gonna be showing at Anime Expo. The first 2 episodes. I don't think that counts episode 0. I think that's literally the first official episode 1. So it's gonna be exciting as well. So there's a lot of stuff that's gonna happen at Anime Expo this year. And if you couldn't tell, I'm going. So if you're going to Anime Expo, then bruh, let's meet up, bruh. I'll buy you ramen. I'm just kidding. I'm not that stacked in money, but I'll buy you like a piece of candy or something. That's as far as it gets. That sounds kind of wrong, but I will buy you something of the sort. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's gonna be okay. So I need to pay attention because my team is about to get wrecked. So, and I gotta pay attention to Chevalier's reanimation because, bruh. Oh, Chevalier's is the best. Subjectively, of course. By the way, my Chevalier here is actually NP5. I actually NP5'd him within the first 2 months of FGO. And I was like, how the hell did I NP5 you here? And then JP, which I've been playing for the last 4 years almost, is only NP3 at the most. And I'm just like, boy, okay, whatever. That's kind of a side note. It's kind of, oh, hi Jonathan Franklin. I didn't even see you. I just saw you now. What's going on? I'm just here, straight chilling, bruh. I'm actually gonna do that. This is probably the first story chapter I don't care about one bit. Bruh, like, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Both gacha-wise, and I don't want to say plot-wise, because maybe the plot is actually good, but just with the characters involved in it, With the exception of Chevalier, I'm not really too interested in it. So, you just like testing your luck. I guess, you know. Sometimes you just want to get rid of that gotcha itch, you know. You just kind of want to roll for whatever. You're like, I just want to roll just to roll. Because you never know. You might get spooked by Waver or some other kind of broken server, and you'll be like, you know what? It's a good thing I rolled. But for the most part, you're probably going to get something rated up. But let's be honest. The Emias and the Fincom Hills and the Beowulfs are waiting for you. Like, let's just be honest. The Stenos, especially. What are we doing here? I should probably do a better job of protecting my team. I know this guy doesn't have his special attack, but my team is about to die, and I'm not trying to get that right now. I'm actually gonna do this because it's all I'm gonna get my Noble Phantasm anytime soon. I'm just gonna try to crit this bitch to death, and then we'll end up good. Always hoping for cool altar spook. Can you get spooked by him? I thought he was like story gotcha. I might be wrong, but I've never gotten spooked by him, so I'm just assuming he's story locked. Or not story lock, but just story gotcha. He's a story gotcha servant that you have to get in the story gotcha. Otherwise, it's impossible to get him unless he has a raid up. Again, could be wrong. Speaking of Emias, I got spooked by Emia Alter. See, I told you, bro. I told you. All the Emias are just out to get all of us. We need to band together and just go to DW and be like, bro, chill out with these random Emia raid ups, because God knows you have him up there. You just don't show him in the banner, but he is there rated up. Oh, you got spooked by... Okay, so I guess Cool Altar is in the gacha. It's just kind of a rare spook. Because if I get spooked by 5-star Berserker, it's more likely Nightingale, or... Okay, Musashi just died. Or Vlad the Impaler. It's either one of those two. It's nobody... It's never anyone else. Never. So... Okay, why, I brought Matahari for the bonus bond, by the way. But we're gonna go ahead and destroy this guy in the ass and get it done, bruh. We're gonna get it done. I'm drinking fruit punch right now and tea at the same time. I don't know if this is a good combination. The tea kind of tastes weird now. Okay, whatever. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay. So, probably gonna eat the banana in a minute. Oh god, Asalfa's in this. Ah, screw you, Asalfa. I don't like you at all. I don't. Is there part 2 to this Epic Remnant? I don't remember. I don't think there is. I don't think there is, but actually there might be with Francis Drake. I might be fucking wrong, but maybe. I don't know. Pretty sure I got spooked by Tomomo. Like, maybe Tomomo's not bad. It was the Da Vinci banner, which is not a good thing to get spooked by then if you're trying to go for after Da Vinci. Yeah, that's... I feel bad now. I apologize. I think I'm gonna bring Merlin this time. This time I'm not gonna bring Chev. I just wanted to test. Actually, I'll put Chev in the back. Actually, I don't think about it. I need to bond with you because I'm close to bonding with you. By the way, this is another way to rack up quartz. Bonding with your servants, especially your gold servants. 3 stars. 4 stars give you 2 quartz. 5 stars give you 3 quartz when you bond with them above 5. You could also bond with 3 stars to get quartz, and I think 2 stars as well, but it kind of takes a while. So, well, it doesn't take a while. They don't give as much. So, yeah. So this is what I recommend. I'm the guy with the 600 quartz right here. So you guys need to listen to me when I say this is how you save quartz. So, so I'll let you guys know. All right, it's the strategies of the gods. Who do I need to bond with now? Bond level. Anybody close to bond 9? Are you close to bond 9, bruh? No, you are definitely not close to bond 9. You Shuten, are you? Not really. But I might bring you anyway, to be honest. Maybe you, Shiki? No, you are hella not close. BB? No, not really. I'll bring Shuten, fuck it, I don't want to take too long looking at these servers. I know you're close to bond. Yeah, you are. Awesome. I need an archer now. Oh dear. I guess I have no choice but to bring a Berserker. I would bring an archer, but I don't really have a female archer trained. Not really, so there you go. Get super lucky and get every servant you want in under average rolls. I am sorry, Jonathan Franklin. I know you've been saving pretty much as hard as I have, and your luck is just in the other side of the spectrum right now. But hey, it's just how it is, bruh. It's just how the world, how fate has it. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Riley. Yeah, Riley is a good servant, but you know, I play for the characters, and people might like Riley, but your boy, you know, I'm all for the lolies and everything, but Riley isn't really my cup of tea, bruh. So I won't train her just because she's good. That's not the kind of player I am. I train servants based on the character and their design and whatnot. And Riley isn't really somebody I'm like, ooh, why not? You know? So if Ready Player One was real, who would your avatar be? I guess that's what you're asking. I don't want to say Gilgamesh because I don't want to sully the king. I don't know if I'll gender bend myself because that's kind of weird. So I gotta pick a guy. That's a very good question. I mean, I could be a girl, but I don't want to be weird. I mean, I guess most of us plays females when we play video games, let's be honest. That's a good damn question. Who's a guy in Fate that I want to say Ozzy just so I could have those abs? Maybe. Just so I'll feel better about myself, even though in real life I am nowhere near close that type of body. If I do get there someday, then I will just forever never wear a shirt. I'll just walk around everywhere shirtless. And people might think, wow, that guy's conceited and arrogant because he's just walking around showing off his abs. And I'll be like, yeah, I am, because look at these abs, bro. Okay, I kind of went on a tangent out there, but I guess I would say Ozzy just because I would get those abs. And I have a girlfriend, so maybe if she were to have an avatar, she would have Nefertari's avatar, and that'd be pretty cool. We'll just be there, just laughing and looking at my abs. That'll be lit. I don't know if she's listening right now. I bet she is. How long does this 100% bond up last? I think it lasts until you finish Agartha. I think it's an unlimited time until you're done with the yeah, it lasts until the end of Agartha. And it only works in Agartha, in the main quest line. It doesn't work in the EXP quest. It doesn't work in QP quest. It doesn't work in other events. It only works in this singularity, I guess. There you go. I literally want to pull just one good 5-star Berserker. Just one! The only 5-star I have is Merlin. And this is totally messed up. Hey, I mean, if you're only let's be real. If your only 5-star is Merlin, you're still in a pretty good spot because it's Merlin. He turns your 4-stars into 5-stars and your 3-stars into 4-stars, assuming they're busters. So you're not in the worst spot in the universe, but I could understand if you want other 5-stars, it makes sense. But try to look at it in a different perspective. It's still a good thing. You have Merlin. It's better than having like Scheherazade. It's better than having Scheherazade as a 5-star caster. At least you have Merlin. You know what I mean? So you are in a pretty good spot. But yeah, 5-star Berserker, especially somebody like Cool Alter. I mean, if you have Heracles, you're good. Either way, wouldn't hurt you at all. So what am I doing here? I guess I'm gonna just try to. I'll do that. Fuck it. So should I just get a servant to bond 6 for the extra quartz and then switch out my backline? Do you get quartz at 7 to 9 bond as well? Yes, you do. I'm surprised. Okay, I guess not too many people know about this. Yes, from bond 6, 7, 8, and 9, you get quartz depending on the servants. If it's a 5-star or 4-star servant, you get quartz. If it's a 3-star, you also get quartz, but you only get 1 quart. And for 2-stars, I think it's golden apples. And for 1-stars, I want to say silver apples. I'm not sure because I don't bond with bronze servants that often. But I do know for sure 3-stars, 4-stars, and 5-stars give you quartz if you bond 6 to 9 then. Once you get to bond 10, you get the craft essence. And yeah, that's how it works. So I'm just letting you guys know. So that's a huge tip, because I love bonding with servants, just because you get a small increment of quartz, and it stacks up eventually. So, and you get lit nasty, good stuff, and yeah, everything's gonna be all right, bruh. How long did? Oh, okay. At the who's asking? Who are you gonna spend your free 4-star ticket on? Okay, so again, I want to reiterate this just because a lot of people like to talk shit about my decisions, but I usually don't play for gameplay reasons. Like, if a servant's good, then that servant's good, but I have to like them also for their lore and everything for me to actually play that character. So very rarely do I actually go for a servant based on gameplay reasons. However, because I know next year is when Scotty is going to drop. And if you guys know anything about Scotty or anything about Fate Grand Order JP now, it's all about the quick meta. Especially when it comes to farming. You want to be able to 3-turn farm efficiently, not just in EXP cards or in QP quests, but also during events when you're farming for event items. So, and one of the biggest servants in the quick meta, one of the more useful, one of the more used servants in the quick meta is Lancelot Berserker, who is a shit servant. Just at first look, he's a shit servant. His skills are not that good. His NP's kind of whatever. But with Scotty, with double Scotty, he is pretty much the best farming servant in the game right now in JP, along with other AoE quick servants like Achilles, Edmund Dantes, Valkyrie, and a whole other lot of quick servants. So, to answer your question, to get back to your question, I might go after Lancelot Berserker. Just because I know next year, if I do go after Scotty, which I most likely will, I'm gonna need Lancelot to be able to 3-turn farm efficiently. And again, anybody that knows JP, anybody that plays JP, you guys know how broken that team comp is. Double Scotty, Lancelot. If you think double Merlin is broken, then yeah, it is broken, but only with like challenge quests and stuff like that. When it comes to farming, double Merlin is like okay, but double Scotty Lancelot is like a first sure 3-turn farm. Game over, bruh. Game over. Who are you? Oh, you're going for Yagi. It's funny enough, I actually really like. Again, it all depends on taste, but I actually really hate Yagi, and I have my own reasons. But that's cool. That's cool. I was gonna say I hope you get Yagi, but obviously if you're gonna do the free 4-star, you're gonna get Yagi. But is Shimosa coming before or after the free 4-star thing? Because if you get the free 4-star ticket, it's only for a limited time. You're not gonna keep it until Shimosa comes out, or until after Shimosa comes out. I don't think that's how it works. It only lasts for a couple weeks, and then if you don't pick a 4-star, then you're fucked. So, well, to be fair, Jonathan Franklin, there's really no other 4-star I want. Like, I pretty much got all the 4-stars I want as far as non-limited servants. Like, I have Ibaraki, I have Medea Lily, I have Castergill, NP3 Castergill. I don't need another one to before him, to be honest. A part of me wants a Turia Altar, but I don't really need a saber like that, so I could kind of skip out on her. Yeah, so there's like not too many 4-stars I would want to choose anyway. So might as well default to, okay, I might as well get a servant for gameplay reasons. Like, I have an NP5 Chevalier. I have, who else do I like in here? See, there's not too many 4-stars that's like, oh dude, I have to go for them. Like, that I'm good. I think I'm good. Speaking of double servant in party, is it true that they want to remove the possibility to use same servants in the party? Oh, I never heard of that, but if they are actually going to implement that rule, you know what? I won't even be too mad about that. Like, even though that will screw around with the double Scotty farming method. Like, if you guys have seen my live streams before and seen me do challenge quests and all these other events, I usually don't go with double servants anyway. I don't like using double Waver. I don't like using double Tamamo. I don't like using double Merlin. I only do it when I absolutely have to do it. But if I'm doing a challenge quest and I want like top tier challenge, I will give myself that handicap of not doing double servants. So if they do that, I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. Just make the game a little bit harder. Just balance it out a little bit, because double Scotty is kind of broken. Double Merlin is kind of broken. And of course, double Tomo or double Waver is not bad at all. So it's like, it kind of balances out the game. I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm sure a lot of people will be mad at it, but I'm basically in the small minority of like, you know what? I would be okay with that, because I already do it anyway on purpose, so it wouldn't hurt me at all. But yeah. I've literally been saving since last year for Burn. She's the only character I really want. She's so rare and almost never. That's true. Like, nobody ever puts her up. It might be due to gameplay reasons. Most people would probably go for more useful Lancers. Like, I guess Tomo Lancer is objectively the better Lancer, but I think Burnhild is still a very good Lancer, especially now in JP. She's a lot better. I think she got a buff and a reanimation as well, so she's really good. So yeah, she is very rare. Like, even in JP, she's extremely rare. I never really see her at all. So a part of me does want to get her as well, because I've never gotten her in JP. So I'm like, why not? But she's not priority. Like, if she gets a raid up like tomorrow out of nowhere, then maybe I'll go for her. But right now, she's not on the list. She's not in my top 10 want to go after servants. So yeah, I could feel you, bro. Going after Burn, why not? I'd say that's a pretty good investment. And trust me, you'll see a lot of people talk about her once we get to the first. Oh wait, no, it wasn't the first. It was the second Lostbelt. I'm getting confused with the Lostbelt order now. The second Lostbelt, when Sigurd comes out, and then Burnhild gets more important in the story, and then you get to see all the ships happen, and yeah. So I'm calculating an 80% chance to get Uresh already. That's a pretty good chance, though. 80%, I'd say it's a pretty good chance. It's not 100% or 90%, but 80% is kind of like, bro, that's pretty good odds if I do say so myself. But of course, you want to get to that 90%. You want to get to that 100%. So you got to keep saving, bro. Got to keep saving, unless you already calculated all the Quartz and tickets you would get, approximately you would get until December. Then at that point, good luck. But 80% still good. It's better than 20%. Yeah, it's better than that. So yeah, and you got look things from the bright side, bruh. There's a bright side to everything, unless your luck is just that bad and you only have 3 stars. And then at that point, then yeah, you might as well just stop playing the game. Like, honestly, if your luck is that bad, you only have 3 stars, just stop playing the game. But I know your luck is not. I'll be honest, it's bad, but it's not the worst. So because you do have 5 stars and 4 stars, so it's not the worst. It's just questionable. I think that's a better word. It's questionable, because you've been doing your thing. You've been saving. Sometimes you've been putting down money as well, but for the most part, you've been saving. Just hasn't been on your side, so it's questionable. It's not even bad. It's just kind of weird. It's the best way I could put it. You had higher one for Merlin. Oh well, statistics doesn't guarantee you anything, but it's just nice to look at, like, ooh, 80%, why not? 80 tickets and 436 Saint Quartz. Whew, nice. Last time I whaled, I NP5 Emia. Last time I whaled was January, when I spent money in the game for JP. We're talking about JP because I don't whale in NA. I didn't NP5 anyone. It's not the most exciting story, but I didn't NP5 shit last time I whaled. I started playing on January, got 2 SSR so far, Tomo and Arturia. I mean, that's a decent startup. Tomo is a good caster, support, servant. Arturia, though, she's kind of notorious for not having the best skills in the universe. Even with her fairly recent buff in JP, she's still kind of whatever. But if you like her because she's your waifu, or you just like her design or whatever, then hey, cool. But when Merlin comes back, I'm saying this right now because you have Arturia. When Merlin comes back, you should probably go for him, because he's going to help Arturia be better. and what she does. And yeah, so good luck on that. Oh, there's a lot of Lancers we face, so I guess bringing Musashi's actually. You know what? I'm gonna give you a different CE because I don't really need. I kind of need you to get your NP. I'll give you the same CE freaking Ibaraki has, because why not? I started playing in Onigashima, got 9. Whoa, how did you do that? Sounds like somebody opened up their wallet a little bit. I'm just saying, because that's if you just started playing during the, I'm assuming you're talking about the Onigashima rerun. But if you're talking about last year's Onigashima, then okay, 9 SSR isn't the craziest thing in the universe. But if you started playing like 2 weeks ago and you have 9 5-stars, then you need Jesus. But if you started playing last year's Onigashima, then okay, last year's okay. I was about to say you need to chill out, because that's quite a bit of SSRs for only 2 weeks. I don't think anyone aside from all the whales on YouTube and all the whales on Reddit and Twitter probably got more 5-stars than you, but yeah, that's quite a bit. Yeah, not even Jesus can get that. There's no way. He could change water into wine. He could walk on water, but he cannot get 9 SSRs in 2 weeks. It's fucking impossible. Unless he had all the money in the world. There's no way. Oh, hey, Pentasilia. Tell me I just have to break her, because I'm not really confident in me taking out 2 breaks, because that's I'm just going to say that right now. It's kind of a lot. It's kind of a bit to deal with. Especially with a team that I didn't really, prepare for. So, yeah. Please tell me just breaker? Okay, and the balance. Okay, cool. We good then. We good. Might as well just go in with the NP. Or should I wait till now? No, it's okay. I didn't mean to click that, but you know what? It does not hurt to get the extra bit of protection. It's okay. It's not the worst thing in the universe that's ever happened to me. And yeah. Why am I using this Mystic Code? I don't know why. To be honest, I'm saving Quartz for Merlin. Yeah. And Ilya, if she gets a banner like in JP. Hopefully. I don't know if she will this year. I'll use the tickets in the summer event. Ooh. Good stuff. Who you trying to get in the summer? When will summer come? That's a good question. I want to say next month. The rerun should come next month. And then the next one should come... my girlfriend just said August. Maybe August. Somebody check the banner schedule. What did you say?
It doesn't really come until like later though.
Does it come after the anniversary?
Yeah.
Okay, it comes after the anniversary. Okay. So after Sherlock, we will be getting this year's summer event. Hoping to NP2 Musashi when Shimosa comes. Only got NP1. Listen, NP1 is better than NP0. NP1 is better than NP0, bruh. Luckily, I was one of the Mo truckers that got her twice in one 10-shot. I don't mean to flex, but check out that video. I'm just saying. And that was lit. And I'm scared that I'm going to be able to NP3 or NP5 when Shimosa drops, because I will be going after Tomoe Gozen. But Musashi's also in that gacha. So it's like there's a chance. And if anybody knows anything about my gacha rolls for Tomoe Gozen in JP, I got 3 Musashis. Trying to go for Tomoe Gozen. Just one Tomoe Gozen. I got 3 Musashis. So, 2 plus 3 equals 5. NP5. So it's going to happen. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to happen. But we will see. We will see once we get to Shimosa. And it will be sick nasty, bro. Oh no, I had almost managed to forget Asaf was in this. Yes, he is in this. He is indeed in this. And he is doing trap things with Chevalier. There's something about, I don't know. When it comes to Chevalier, I could handle him as a trap. But when I see Astolfo, I just want to grab a knife and swallow it. Like, something about Astolfo that I can't stand. Chevalier, I could look at Chevalier and be like, you know what? You have a penis, but you're actually pretty cute. And then when I look at Astolfo, I'm like, you have a penis. I want to kill myself. That's what happens when I look at Astolfo. I don't know why. I just can't stand Astolfo. Same thing with Enkidu. Like, some people consider Enkidu a trap. I could handle Enkidu. Cannot handle Astolfo. It's impossible. It's impossible. I can't do it. Speaking of anniversary, we're getting 30 quartz on the 24th. Yes, we are. We are getting 30 quartz, and it's gonna be sick nasty, bro. I hate Astolfo because of Apocrypha. I hated Astolfo before Apocrypha, but after Apocrypha, I was just like, this dude is basically the main character of this show. Why? Why? Like, people hate Sieg, and some people might hate John because of Sieg, but I think everyone's missing the point that Astolfo is literally basically the main character of Apocrypha, and I just, that's one of the few things about Apocrypha I just did not enjoy at all. It's the amount of screen time that Astolfo had. I was not a fan. Well, at least I get the opportunity to smack talk Astolfo from time to time. There you go, dude. Like, it's not every day when we get to see eye to eye on anything, but I'm glad the both of us could see eye to eye when it comes to Astolfo. Like, if you just want to trash talk Astolfo all day, hey, you and I, bro, let's do it. But I'm just saying, Astolfo's not my cup of tea, and I don't think that bitch will ever be my cup of tea. You're right, Skywalker. You are very right. Damn, Federico. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but cool. Yeah, Monoraiko Summer. Monoraiko Summer is actually a pretty good 4-star Lancer. Her targetable buster's like a mini Merlin third skill, so pretty good in buster teams for sure. Team her up with maybe a 5-star Lancer like Buster Lancer like Tomo or Karna, maybe even Enkidu, then bro, you got a pretty good team, bro. You got a pretty good team. That is very true, Jonathan Franklin, but we always end up talking about that at some point, and then it just, I don't know. How do you do in this banner? Fun fact, test tagger, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but fun fact, you just asked, how did I do in this gacha? I did not do it well in this gacha because I didn't do anything in this gacha because I didn't roll in this gacha because there's nothing interesting for me, okay? It's subjective, but for me, this gacha is highly skippable. That's not a word, but yes, I am skipping this gacha because 5-star Scheherazade is kind of whatever to me, both design-wise and gameplay-wise. Like, I don't really care about Scheherazade. Penthesilea or El Dorado, like, an okay Berserker, but not somebody I'd go after for, you know? And then Wu, the 4-star assassin, not really somebody I'm that into as well. So, yeah, skipping this gacha. There's just nothing interesting for me in this gacha. And it's just me. If it is just me, then it's just me, but I know there's other people out there that's also skipping this gacha as well. So, you know, how did you do in this gacha? Because it sounds like you were interested in this gacha at least, so... just saying. For the most part, I would recommend people to skip this gacha because it's not the most worth it gacha out there. It's a very easy skip. Usually when I see gacha, 9 times out of 10 I'm just like, I want to skip it, but at the same time I want this servant. Like Raiko, we just got Raiko like in the past 2 weeks. Part of me wanted to go for her. We also had Kentogi, we had Shuten a couple more weeks ago, and I was very tempted to just, you know, put all my morals aside and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go after this, and I didn't do it because with all the temptation, I just, you know, it was hard not to do it, but I did it. And with this gacha, I just look at it once and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going for this gacha. There's absolutely jack shit that like I want. Like the CEs are subpar, the 4 stars are okay at best, the 5-star is completely trash. Pretty easy skip in my opinion. I wanted Pent or Wu and would use the free ticket on the other. Okay. I rolled once and got the entire banner. Oh, okay. Good for you, bro. I'm glad you got the EX luck of the gods. But for me, I'm not even gonna use even a single ticket. Not even gonna risk it, cause.
Oh, I forgot about that.
What?
So the part 2 gacha is Drake and then Chevalier.
Okay, I thought so. The part. No, wait, who? Chevalier and who?
Chevalier, Drake, and Hercules.
Oh. Well, I'm skipping that gacha too. So there is a part 2 to the Agartha gacha, and it's gonna feature Francis Drake, who is decent when it comes to QP farming. Why not? Chevalier, who I already have NP5, so I don't really want to try for another Chevalier. And then Heracles, which a lot of you guys love Heracles, but for me, I don't really care. I have an NP3 Heracles, not even Bond 10. Fight me about it. So that's an easy skip for me too. Hopefully it's an easy skip for you guys as well, because those are all old servants. Like, does anybody really want to go for those servants? Like, let's be real. Unless you don't have Francis Drake and you really love her, then by all means. But skipping that gacha as well. There's no point. No point. Okay. Gonna do that. No. I'm close to bonding with Enkidu actually. So, your boy, yeah, 81. Okay, so I'm actually gonna switch Musashi out for you. I don't think I could switch you out for a 5-star, right? Yeah, my math is off as hell, but any 4 stars? No, I guess you're gonna be close. Actually, are you close to bond? Yes, you're actually very close. 10k, you are very close to bond. So I'm gonna start bringing you. Gonna change your CE out. Give you, I guess this. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm gonna change the Mystic Code actually, because this Mystic Code isn't exactly the best offensive Mystic Code in the game. Which one do I want to level up? Because I kind of want to level up some Mystic Codes as well. You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna go back to this one, because I actually want to level up this one. Yeah, with somewhere around this gacha, it's really not that tempting. Well, hot dog, bro. It's a lot. That's a lot of bond. Yeah, it's quite a bit of bond, bro. It's quite a bit. Main caught up to where I am so quickly. Stop. Hey, man, this is not a race. This is not a race, dude. Like, if this was a race and if I was taking this seriously, I would bring like Cool Alter, Double Merlin, and just breeze through the entire thing. But you know what? It's all good. I'm just gonna play it on my pace. Just trying to bond with these servants. And being cool, bruh. Really, Jonathan Frank, I thought you would want, because you did. Wait, did you want Reiko? I don't remember actually. You did try a little bit for Reiko, right? I would think you would want a Summer Reiko, if anything, but I guess not. He's flexing right now. My tiny Gudako heart just broke. I'm not. I didn't mean to flex, but all right. Yeah, I guess I'm flexing now. Let me go eat this banana, because it's been staring me at the face in the corner of my eye, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to eat this banana. And funny enough, I have Ibaraki right there. So I'm going to eat her twin in front of her while she serves me. So it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of NTR to a certain extent, but I'll eat the banana. Good stuff, bruh. I see. Damn. Sorry to hear that, Federico. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, but yeah, it's unfortunate that you were just a little bit late to the game, but it's okay. Did you roll for Lostbelt 4? No, fuck no. Ooh, no. I did not roll for Janako / Ganesha. At the very most, if I were to roll in that gacha, I would go for Lakshmi Bai or William Tell. However, because I am so disgusted with Janako, I decided, you know what? No. And besides that, a part 2 gacha might have Arjuna Alter in it, and I kind of want to go for him because he looks fucking badass. His NP animations are fucking sick, or his NP animation, singular, is sick as hell. And I'm just a big fan of like that version of the character. He was so cool and badass, along with Karna, of course, in the latest Lostbelt. So I'm more inclined to go for that gacha than I am to go for this Janako trash gacha. And forgive me if anybody likes Janako. I know Kita Sean went for him, and I know other Fate Granddaughter YouTube Mo Truckers went for her. But I am no, I am good. I am good. Unless somebody donates like $80 right now, I will gladly use your $80 to go for that gacha. But other than that, I am not gonna go for that gacha ever. Unless again, I'm like, you know what, Lakshmi Bai, why not? Because I like your design. But again, other than her and William Tell, Janako could just no. I am good. What I want, Jonathan Franklin, is because we have the Babylonia anime coming up fairly soon. And the thing about Babylonia, that if you remember, for those of you guys who completed Babylonia, they made us, well, they didn't make us, but you had the option. You had the option of using a special Gilgamesh during the Tiamat fight, where it's basically Gilgamesh in his third ascension, but he has his hair slicked back, and he has different lines, different battle lines. So what I'm hoping is, since they kind of did the same thing with Lostbelt 4 with Karna's new form, but they actually gave us the costume after the Lostbelt, what I'm hoping is when the Babylonia anime drops, or when it ends, they will actually not only reanimate Gil to be fucking badass as fuck. I know they already reanimated him, but just let me hope. Just let me have my dreams. Not only will they animate Gilgamesh again, but they will also give us his Babylonia costume and his Babylonia lines to celebrate the Babylonia anime. That's what I want. That is my wish list. If I could get that this year, I don't care if I get nothing for Christmas. I really don't care. I don't care if I get a box from my parents and it says from mom and dad. I'm like, oh, good, this is a big ass box, and I open it and it's empty and it says a letter that says, oh, you got the Gilgamesh reanimations, no gift for you. I will be okay. I will hug them and I will kiss them on the cheeks and I'll be like, you know what, you are very right, I did get the Gilgamesh reanimations. I am okay with having no Christmas gifts this year. I am okay with that. So DW, if you are watching, which you probably aren't, let it happen, bro. I want that right now. The fans want that. The fans want that. We need his face. We need Gilgamesh is. No, he. The thing is, when he got reanimated, what, 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, it was great back then. But if you see the animations today with a lot of the newer servants, like more recently the Karna reanimation, Arjuna reanimation, and then going even as far back as Sherlock Holmes with his animation, I think he was the first servant to show his face up close, and then Abigail Williams was the next one, and then well, actually no, King Hassan was the first. Technically King Hassan was the first, but let's be honest, his isn't as impressive as Sherlock Holmes. And then from there on out, it just started getting better and better, and I'm just like, and then I look at Gilgamesh, I'm just like, you know, they could do better. They could do better, and I'm hoping they do better. I'm just hoping. Yeah, Gilgamesh is that popular. I really think that when Babylonia drops, either when it ends or right when it begins, they're gonna give us something to celebrate the anime. I think. Oh no, that's cool, Jonathan Franklin. I'm not saying his animation sucks. I mean, it does fit with him. It is simple, but at the same time, it's terrifying, which fits his character. Like, he could kill you so nonchalant, but at the same time very badass in a way. So it does fit him. But Gilgamesh is just you would think if he's gonna use a new Melchett on you, it has to be the most beautiful display of animations possible. So I want it to be reanimated. That's my wish for this year. All right. What is your favorite face close-up? That is a good question. I think, I don't know if it's because it's recent, but I want to say Karna. Like, I think there's just something visually appealing about his animation in particular with his face close-up. It's either him or Abigail. It's one of the two. Those two, I think, just have the best face close-up NP animations in the game, in just period. So it's one of those two. Achilles is good. Yeah. I think Achilles is a close second. I think Achilles is a close second for sure. Oh dear. By the way, I'm just saying, if they do reanimate Gilgamesh when Babylonia comes out, you guys heard it here first. I am a god. I just, predicted that. Hashtag clairvoyance EX. Alright, I'm just saying. I want you guys to go back to this live stream if he does get a reanimation months and months from now and be like, you know what? The main character said that not too long ago. Maybe go back to his live stream and be like, yo, you were right. And then I'm going to go back and reply to your comment like, yeah, I was right, bro. And it's going to be lit. Yeah, I think Arturia also needs reanimations, but we got to wait till she actually gets involved in the Lostbelt, I think, for her to have a chance. Because, fun fact, besides events, and besides her alter selves and her, different classes, normal Saber Arturia has never been involved in the main story, whether it's the Epic of Remnants, whether it's the Lostbelts, or the I don't even know what the first arc is called, the main story, I guess, the first 7 singularities. She's never been involved in the stories, so hopefully in one of the Lostbelts she does get involved, and then maybe then we will get some kind of reanimation with her, or some kind of, maybe even a better buff for her. We will see. So something. Oh, Marty interactions here. What's up, bitch? Temple of Time. I think no, she's not. She's actually not there. MHX is there. I think Arturia Alter's there. Arturia Lancer's there, but not normal Saber. Not normal Saber's there. So I'm just saying. Okay. I want my boy Anderson to get reanimations. I know, I think, I forget who said it. Was it the producer or the director of Aniplex or DW? I really don't remember because it's been a year and a half. But I think last year he was part of an interview, and he did mention that eventually he wants to reanimate all the servants that haven't gotten a reanimation yet. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that we will get an Anderson reanimation in the future. So just keep your hope alive. It might take a while because usually if they're going to reanimate somebody, it's going to be either for an event that they're involved in, or some kind of chapter that they're also involved in. So until we have Anderson be involved in a main storyline thing or in a event, then we won't see him get a reanimation anytime soon. What do you think of One Punch Man 2? I only watched the first episode. I didn't even finish it. I watched the first episode with my cousin, and I was like, damn, I need to catch up to this. And it's been a month and a half since then. So obviously your boy hasn't been keeping up with One Punch Man, which is my bad. But this is what I heard. Don't hate on me, and no spoilers, okay? I heard it's actually not that good, and a lot of it has to do with the animation. But knowing if you guys know anything about me, animation isn't that big of a deal for me. Like, it just isn't. Like, when people were hating on Fate Apocrypha's animation, I wasn't hating on it. I just wanted to watch it for the story, and the story subpar, so you know what, whatever. But yeah, same, couldn't finish it. Felt low-key disappointed. Oh shit, well damn. Sorry to hear that, because I know you were a big fan of the first season, which sucks. Well, no, the first season doesn't suck. I'm saying which sucks, since you were disappointed, since you were kind of a fan of the first season, which is GG. I just got 2 caster to Nightless City and 1 10-shot. Well, I mean, if you wanted her, good for you, but congratulations on NP2ing the worst servant, one of the worst servants in the game. I'm just saying, I'm just spitting out facts. I'm not trying to talk shit. I'm not trying to underplay your luck. That is great luck, but sadly, unfortunately, on an objective standpoint, you use your luck on a gacha that's not even that great. So, that's cool. If you wanted her, 'cause she's your waifu for waifu, then that's great. You got 2, but you know. I honestly loved Apocrypha's opening. Opening was great. I liked the both openings. I think both openings were really good. I mean, you can't go wrong with either of the 2 artists that did the opening. Endings were okay, but I think the openings were definitely the stronger point. So obviously we're facing a Saber, which means I gotta go for an archer, which I don't have any female archers trained, which I kind of fucked up. So I guess I gotta go for the next best thing and go for Jalter, because why not? I guess Jalter, fuck it. It doesn't hurt. Jalter is a crit god, and with Merlin, she becomes a crit goddess. I don't know why she goes from god to goddess, but don't question that logic. It's happening. And yeah, let's do it. Should I go for broke? Should I go for broke and go for level 100 Matahari? If she's your waifu, then why not? But you know, you shouldn't ask me for that, because I don't really give a damn about Matahari, so I wouldn't level 100 her. But if you like her, then go ahead. Why not? That's, you know, that's great. That's awesome. No, if anything, Merlin makes her go from goddess to god. You know, I mean, if you want to go there, if you want to go there, don't anger some feminists right now. So I just wanted to give her a dick. So, or wait, no, you're right. She does get a dick when she goes from goddess to god. You are very right. Never mind. I don't know why I just assumed that goddesses had dicks, but okay. There you go. You are very right. Yeah. Again, it's 2 a.m. right now. I've almost been streaming for an hour. I have been streaming for an hour. It doesn't feel like it, but yeah. Cool. Let's go. I just heard that same train pass by my house, bruh. You heard a train just now? Hey, man, if we live close to each other, then that's kind of weird. But if you guys don't understand what he's talking about, a train actually passed by my house, and I guess the mic picked up on that. So, Sid, or Side, I guess your name is Sidekicks, because it's a play on Sidekicks. But if we live close to each other, then what's up? What's up? I'm going to scream out my window right now. I'm going to say, I love dicks, outside my window. And if I hear you within the first 30 seconds, if I hear you say, I love dicks too, then it's like, bro, we live right next to each other. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's just, you know, I swear every time I am listening to you stream, it gets sexual. Listen, dude, it's just how it is. It's just how the stream is. Wait, who's running a train right now? Nobody's running a train. I don't know who's running a train right now. Somebody is. Some dude out there is running a train. On 25th, we will get 30 quartz for sure. I don't know about the guaranteed gacha, though. Yeah, we are getting 30 quartz. I don't know about the guaranteed gacha. I think they're saving the guaranteed gacha because FGO US tour is going to happen in Anime Expo in 2 weeks. So I think they're saving that announcement for Anime Expo, if anything. Just to make it a surprise, even though we all know it's going to happen. So, at the bare minimum, or the bare maximum, 2 weeks. We're gonna get the guaranteed gacha. So boom. Psychics, I'm just saying, if you're down for that, then I'm not actually down, because my parents are literally in the room over there, and my girlfriend is lying down over there on my bed. So if I yell I love dicks, then first of all my parents will be like, what the fuck, and then my girlfriend will be like, what the tits, and then I'm just gonna be in a whole shit situation where people will think I'm gay. I'll be single now, and it's gonna be a bad day for me, a bad night for me. And I don't love dicks. I don't want it in my mouth. I don't want it near my asshole, especially the asshole, because I don't want my shit to be ruptured. I don't want to be sitting down on my toilet, and it's gonna be to the point where I don't even have to push in order for the shit to fly out. It's just gonna kind of fall out. I just have to sit down. This is not a good conversation. This is a horrible conversation, and we need to stop right now before I go into any more detail, because I do get into tangents a lot, as you guys could tell. And yeah, cheers, 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 everyone. Spriggan, okay. Ibaraki, where's your NP? You're like 78%. Okay. Where were we? I will use Garden of Avalon to get that that sexual. You know what? Because you have double buster. I think you know what, Jelter? I'll use your NP because you got double buster, and I want to use your NP right now. And we will see how it rolls. Actually, 30% chance to crit. That's not that high, but I'm taking that chance, motherfucker. I'm taking the chance. I'm trying hard to keep my daughter, own. My daughter is sleeping in the bed behind me. Oh. Well, I didn't know we had a parent in the house. I hope you have headphones on, because I'm, hoping that she's unable to hear anything I'm saying. Thank you, Jalter, for critting. Did you guys see that? 30% chance of critting on both buster cards, and she crit both times. Jalter, everyone. Jalter. You cannot go wrong with her. And there's my bond. Boom. 2 quartz. Sexy. Laughter, not daughter. First time. Okay. Oh, I'm trying hard to keep my laughter. Okay, down. I get it. My daughter is sleeping in the bed. You're still a parent though, so it's like, damn. We got parents in here. What's up? I'm gonna try to tone it down to some PG level stuff, so I don't end up getting attacked by YouTube. And they're like, bruh, we heard you talking about dicks. We're not fans of dicks. And I'm gonna be like, I'm not fans of dicks either. So we're both on the same page. And then they will punish me, and I will not be happy. Yeah. Still talking about dicks, even though I said I want it to be PG now. Okay. Whatever. I'm not PG at all. Awesome. Great. I am definitely wholesome, Marty. Interactions. That name. I'm so used to saying Marty Reactions. You're screwing with my head right now. But hey, it is what it is. By the way, I'm just saying I deleted Messenger. I don't use it anymore. I use Discord. So, probably should have said something before. If you use Discord, but if anybody uses Discord, by the way, link is in the description to join my Discord chat. Yeah, I have like 100 people there, and it's like, sometimes it's lit, sometimes it's, I don't really talk in it, I'll be honest. Not that often, so. Yo, you watching Attack on Titan? You finally got good. Listen, I'm sorry, but I will catch up to it next week, because I heard it's really freaking good. I heard it's like god tier right now, so I need to catch up to it, because I did watch the first 2 seasons, but your boy has been slacking on some anime shit. The only anime I'm watching this season is Kimetsu no Yaiba, also known as Demon Slayer. Great anime, by the way, but that is the one anime I'm watching. It's nothing against every other anime. It's just 1, I'm lazy, and 2, I'm lazy, and 3, I have other things to worry about, like Anime Expo is around the corner. I know that sounds kind of contradictory, but that's something I'm stressing about more. And Fate Grand Order as well. That's something yeah. Is that the FGO playmat you framed? No, actually. Fun fact. FGO US tour. You guys, the comment section's gone. There it is. This is the design for the playmat, but it is a wall scroll that I got at FGO US tour. So, and Mashu's here, by the way. Look at Mashu. Anyway, I also got this. By the way, I got this. This was a bitch to get, by the way. This was a motherfucker to get in FGO US store. It sold out day 1, and I got sad. Day 2, I went there early as hell, like 4 a.m. and we got it. We got one. Actually, quick, wait up. I didn't only get one. I mean, the other one's my girlfriend's, but we share a room together now, so I got two of them babies, bruh. I got 2. They kind of look like my tits right now, but hey, I got 2 of them, just like my NP2 Musashi. Get it? It's symbolic of my NP2 Musashi. So I just got 2 Musashis right there, and yeah, the resale price is definitely lit. Yeah, it's over $100. It's a lot. I don't mean to flex. I'm just showing you guys what I got in my room. Foe's also here, but nobody cares about Foe. Sorry, Foe. Sorry. Anyway, what is going on? 2 out of 2 battles. Might as well just use Ibaraka's NP. Now feed one of the other to make it stronger. I should, but neither one of them wants to open their mouths unless I bring Udon. Then at which point they will open their mouths, but they will start fighting each other for the Udon, and I don't want that. So it's gonna be chilling. Let's have my 2 right here. Just call me Marty. That's what the Brits refer to me. Okay. You made my day. It was pretty bad, but I'm so happy right now. Oh, that makes me feel so good, sidekicks. That makes me so good. Like, you guys don't know, but you guys could only see, obviously, because this is usually how YouTube people frame it. But you guys can't see my lower body right now. And that's because it's summer, it's hot. So I'm not really wearing I'm not wearing anything under here. So when you said that, my friend, when you said that sidekicks, I'm just saying I got a tingle down there, and let's just say it's staring right at me right now, and this makes me happy. So the fact I made you happy makes me happy down there. So is that weird? I think that's weird, but I'm just letting you know how it is. Summer in California is terrible. I know summer, like California, just in general, all year round is just weird. Sometimes it's hot, like really hot. Sometimes it's really cold. Most of the time it's really hot, and other times it's really cold. It's like, what's going on, California? What are you doing? Maine is a wreck. I didn't say anything, Marty. I did not say jack shit. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say anything. It's almost 4:30 a.m. here, and I need to pass out before I end up waking up at 4 in the afternoon. Night, MC. Okay, good night, bro. You are beautiful, and your loved ones love you back. That's a weird sentence to say, and yeah, hopefully you fulfill your future goals, whether it's gacha roles or real life goals. Hopefully you are able to knock them all out of the park, and everything will be sexual. Is every single American YouTuber, Twitch streamer from California? That's a good question. A lot of them are, just because there's a lot of studios, and obviously Hollywood's around the corner. So there's a lot of studios, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of stuff to do here in California. So it makes sense. I think it's just a coincidence that I happen to live in California and I do this too. So yeah, I don't know. Meanwhile, in California, can I get a straw? I'm sorry, Marty Reactions. I'm sorry. You're still doing the wrestling thing, so if you guys want to watch Marty interactions or just Marty himself wrestle, then yeah, California is way better than Florida. I've never been to Florida, so I'm just gonna take your word for it. But I'm just speaking from my experience. California, I like it when it's cold. I prefer the cold weather over the hot weather. Just because for me it's easier to get over the cold. All I have to do is put a bunch of blankets on, a bunch of sweaters, get some hot cocoa, and I feel so much better. Whereas when it's hot, I could get ice cream, I could get popsicles, I could literally take off all my clothes and put ice all over my body. I will still sweat my tits off. Something about the heat I just do not prefer. And I don't like it. I strongly prefer the cold. It's just easier. I'd rather shiver than sweat. That's basically what I'm saying. I'd rather shiver than sweat, because sweat is just, it gets all up in your face, you start smelling like ass. Whereas when you shiver, you just shiver, and then that's it. It's kind of annoying, but you could kind of deal with it. Whereas when you're sweating, it's kind of game over. You're gonna smell like ass for the rest of the day. You're gonna have a bunch of towels and handkerchiefs just scrubbing all over your body. It's hell on earth. I'm contemplating moving to Canada. Ooh. That's interesting. Or Scandinavia one day to escape the heat. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't blame you, man. Unfortunately, I gotta stay here in California. I mean, fortunately, because I do like it here in California, besides all the weather nonsense that's going on. I do like it here in California. It is expensive to live here, but I don't have any plans on moving. I do have plans on traveling in the future. Maybe going to Japan, obviously, for all this Fate anime stuff going on, bruh. I gotta go there one of these days. Definitely want to go to someplace at Europe, because why not? Europe, it seems like a cool place to visit, because nice and sexual architecture and all that. I like architecture. They look nice. That's a weird sentence. Wouldn't mind going to New York. Maybe even Florida. Even though Florida, I heard it's jacked up over there. Why not? You're good in either Canada or Scandinavia. Healthcare and benefits are the dream. Oh, Ibaraki! Oh, it's okay. It's only one more enemy left. It's okay. Ibaraki, you good. It's all good. Florida man gets arrested for riding a crocodile on the road. Yeah, if you search up Florida man on Google and you just see all the things that pop up, it's kind of funny. Just because Florida, just shit goes down there every day. For some reason, I want to go to the UK to meet some friends I made over the internet. Hey man, I just want to go around the world to meet a bunch of you guys. Why not? Because I consider a lot of you guys my friends. Because we could just sit down and talk about dicks, and then you guys laugh about it, and then I laugh about it, and then I realize that my parents are home and my girlfriend's in the room, and then it's just kind of an awkward situation for me. But then you guys just keep on laughing. So that's what friends are all about. If you guys can't laugh at my expense, and if I can't laugh at your expense, then we can't be friends. Otherwise, then we cool. We cool, bruh. We cool. I did meet some of you guys at Anime Expo and FGO US tour over the past year and a half, which was pretty sick. But it would be sick. If you come to Germany one day, let me know. Of course, I will let everyone know. I'll be on YouTube, on live stream, and I'll be like, hey guys, I'm going to be going to Germany in for a week. If anybody's over there, holla at your boy. Yeah, go on Discord, just let me know what's going on. You're watching the Gold Cup or the... No, I am not. I am not. I feel like I responded in such a negative way, but I'm just not. I'm going to Japan though in exchange, an exchange program for in a few weeks. Oh, that sounds interesting, dude. Hopefully you make yourself at home over there, and it's gonna go well. Let us know how it is. Update us. Let us know if it's as cool as you hoped. If it's actually a shit. It's just to let us know what's going on. Actually, I forgot to switch out her because I'm already done bonding with her, so I don't need to bond with her any further. Who's close? Frankie, are you close at all? No, not really. You are not. Martha, not really. 167, you're kind of close, I guess. You? Oh, you're actually pretty freaking close. I'll bring you even though you're not that good, but just for the bond. For this bond quartz. How about you? You getting there? You're kind of getting there. Enkidu is definitely the closest one in the party right now. So, more riders. So, damn. So, try bond tending Jack, because Jack is pretty close. It's just I've been kind of lazy bringing her lately. I feel like I've been failing her as a mother, and I should bring her. I'm gonna bring you, Jack, just because I feel like I've been failing you lately. So we go ahead and do that. What's that? Why not? Does Clay count as a female? Yes. He/she actually counts as a female. Talking about summer temperature, having those clothes on, the hat too, doesn't make you feel hot. Oh, what's funny is even during the summer, there's something I just can't live without my beanie when I go outside. I'm obviously I'm wearing it mainly right now. I'm wearing it mainly because I'm streaming and this is what you guys are used to seeing me in, with a jacket and a beanie on. Otherwise, it'd be awkward if I just had my hair hanging out everywhere without an explanation. I mean, I could say it's hot, but you guys would be not even paying attention to what I'm saying. You guys would just be like, oh, look at his hair. Oh, I've never seen him without his beanie before. So, mostly just wearing it for the camera. But even during the summer, even the hottest day, like at Anime Expo, where it's hot as fuck. Excuse my language, but I still wear my beanie. I still wear my jacket. I'm a masochist, I guess. I just can't live without it. When I leave the house, I have to have something on. You excited for anything announced at E3 besides Banjo, like everyone else? I mean, you know, there's Final Fantasy VII. Everyone's excited for that as well. But I think the main thing I'm excited for, if you guys have been around my channel for a while, and if you guys have watched quite a few of my live streams where I like talking freely, I'm a big fan of Monster Hunter. So Iceborne, I'm very, very excited for that. I play Monster Hunter like every week. I used to play it every day, but now I just play it every week, which is still crazy. It's my favorite game series of all time. So just knowing it's getting an expansion and seeing all the crazy stuff, all the crazy new monsters and armor sets and missions and mechanics and all these new things you could do and see, I'm very excited for Monster Hunter. That's the one thing that I'm excited for. Other than that, I don't really care. I'm not a huge gamer. I play games that I like, whereas gamers just play every single game that comes out almost. So that's the kind of gamer I am. I just play the select few games that I actually really love. So and that counts for Monster Hunter. That's my shit. Yeah. How late am I? You're like an hour and 20 minutes late, my friend. You're pretty late because I don't know how long I'm gonna keep streaming, but I'm gonna stream as long as it's fun and I have a lot of people to talk to. That's usually how I frame my streaming longevity. I don't even know the right word for it, but as long as there's people to talk to and as long as we have interesting conversation, I could stream literally all day, all night. But usually there's a low period of the stream where I'm like, you know what, nobody's talking, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep now. So eventually it's gonna get to that point, but right now it seems that people seem to be active-ish. Cool. I'm gonna do this, I guess. Why not? Jack the Ripper, go do your thing on this female enemy. She does extra damage against female enemies, not just female servants. Fun fact. As long as they have the female trait, you good, bruh. So, pretty good. Against Amazons, against these guys, and against every other female enemy there is. So, we good. Good stuff. We pooping? You guys are pooping? Oh, Jack crit. Good job, Jack. Did I give her the Buster? Why did I give her the Buster buff? I don't know, but I guess I did. I bet some of you guys were kind of like, what the fuck at that moment, but hey, it worked out. How are the first 3 characters we meet all ones I actively dislike? You listen to Jonathan Franklin, I just say, skip all the cutscenes, just... Wait, who are those characters? I know Asalfo's one of them. Hope you're not talking about Chevalier, because, your boy is actually okay with Chevalier, so... Chill out, bruh. Chill out on Chevalier. Chevalier's cool. Chevalier's also a trap, don't get me wrong. So if you hate traps, then I understand to a certain extent. But it's a tolerable trap, Like Enkity. Enkity is a tolerable trap. So, it's the same. Popping, I guess. Only real gamers watch the little, yeah. You know what, Marty? You could eat dick. I'm breathtaking? What? You said that twice. Why am I breathtaking? Do you approve Anime Expo tickets? No, I do not. I think because it's been rising in price lately, and some people have been blaming it on the fact because last year there was a lot of concerts, a lot of events going on, but they were all ticketed / paid events to go to, and apparently this is what I heard around the streets, that a big reason for the rise in tickets this year is because last year Anime Expo actually lost a lot of money because a lot of people actually didn't go to those events that you had to pay for. So to compensate that, they actually made the tickets a lot more expensive this year around. And I know it's been rising over the years, but I think this year is probably the biggest rise ever. Like 126, you said? That is a bit too much. Like when I first started going to Anime Expo, like back at 2011 or 2012, I forget exactly which year I actually started going to Anime Expo every year. But back then, a 4-day pass was $60, around $60, like not that expensive. So now it's like 126, over $100. It's like, bruh, what's going on? I mean, you're right, Jonathan Franklin. Same thing with Chevalier. Chevalier could do the same thing. But yeah, so that's what I heard. I heard that Anime Expo was just trying to compensate for all the money they lost last year, which isn't, it's not a good thing. To a certain extent, it's understandable, but at the same time, it's like we're paying a lot more to line up for hours on end in a convention that's gonna last for a span of 4 days in the blazing heat half the time. In just surrounded by a lot of people. It's all crowded. It's smelly. Like, let's be honest, it's probably smelly as fuck. Like, it's hardly worth it. I mainly go for the experience. I just like the atmosphere of it all, and the fact that FGO is such a big thing nowadays in Anime Expo, and with FGO US tour being a thing in Anime Expo as well, I just feel inclined to go there, and because I've made it a part of my life every single year, I can't see myself not going a single year without going to Anime Expo from here on out. So even if the price is obscene, like let's say at the worst $1,000 for 4 days, I will try my best to get $1,000 for 4 days. But at the same time, I can see why a lot of people wouldn't find that worth it. I don't blame you guys. Like it's in a ridiculous price range for sure. It is not that great. You just perfectly described why I probably won't. Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's funny because again, the first couple of years I went to Anime Expo, it wasn't that bad. Like, not only price wise, but the crowds weren't as bad. While the heat was still bad, of course. Like, everything was good. It was not as crowded. It was a lot more organized, etc., etc. But over the years, the amount of people going to Anime Expo has increased. So it makes sense that even though the convention center has never changed in the past decade, I think, the amount of people has risen a lot. So yeah, it's freaking crowded. It's crazy. It's at Long Beach Convention Center this year. No, it's still at LA Convention Center. Is there even Long Beach Convention Center? I don't think there is. I think you're thinking about Anaheim. What's it? Anaheim Convention Center. I know there's another convention center near Long Beach, but yeah. I think there is a cap on the convention, but I don't know. I feel like a cap would, because a lot of people like to wait till later on in the year to buy their 4-day tickets, because usually 4-day tickets or tickets for Anime Expo go on sale during the last day of that year's Anime Expo, if that makes sense. So at the last day of this year's Anime Expo, that's when they're gonna sell tickets for next year's Anime Expo. I know that's weird, but a lot of people like to wait till later on in the year or next year to decide if they want to go spend money to get that 4-day pass. So if they do cap the number of people that could go in, then the only people that will be able to go to the event are all the rich motherfuckers, and I'm not rich, but I'm still going. All the rich motherfuckers that could afford spending the money to get the 4-day pass right after spending a lot of money already at that year's Anime Expo. I know that was a lot of words and it was very weird. I worded it very weirdly. Hopefully it was somewhat understandable, but that's how I see it. So me being a very budget motherfucker, if they were to cap it, and if I was forced to buy my tickets right away after this year's Anime Expo, I would be absolutely destroyed, because that's a lot of money to kind of balance out. It said the chat was disconnected. Why was the chat disconnected? Okay, it's successfully reconnected. I don't know what happened. But yeah, not good stuff all around. What's up, Nikola Mitrovic? As much as I like Musashi, the fact that most of my friends have her as a support now makes finding a good AoE saber difficult. Annoys me greatly. Well, she is a very popular saber, so it makes sense, and I do understand your point of view. So I would say go for the next best thing and go for an AoE Berserker. Why not? But if you can't find AoE Berserker, then GG, especially since the Minamoto /Raiko event just ended. You would think there would be a lot of Raiko servants up, but I guess not. Imagine paying hundreds of dollars just to suffocate. Basically, that's what's happening. Luckily, I'm a veteran of Anime Expo, so I could kind of handle it to a certain extent, but it's still pretty bad. Your only AoE saber is Siegfried. Ooh, yeah. Even Arturia is a better AoE saber. And that's saying something. When you say Arturia is a better AoE or a better servant, period, then that's saying something, because it just says a lot about Siegfried's use. Really. And back to reruns where are boring. Back to back reruns. I see what you're saying. Were boring. They should have cut the time. I mean, for the people that didn't do the event last year, it kind of makes sense that it was still long, so I could kind of appreciate it. Especially somebody like me that doesn't really want to play the rerun, but I force myself to play it anyway just because it has materials and EXP cards that I might want to use in the future. So I kind of understand the need to still extend it for, again, the people that didn't play it last year. So I have to take off my headset. I need to charge it, so I won't be able to hear the game, which is fine. It probably look weird without a headset, which is cool. Fucked up, I didn't charge my headset, which is bad stuff. Okay, so anyway, what were we talking about? Pirate Princess Dahu. Okay. Merlin is getting butt destroyed. I just realized I need to protect you a little bit because these riders are destroying your butthole, and I don't want your butthole to be destroyed, Merlin. Did you cringe at the FGO USA live stream? Fun fact, I don't watch the FGO US live streams. Nothing against them. It's just that since I pretty much know everything to a certain extent that's going to come out in FGO NA, I don't need to watch them just because I've already experienced them in JP. So to answer your question, I didn't cringe because I didn't watch it. So I bet there was cringy shit. If there was, then I'm sorry for all you guys who watched it and suffered through it. But I didn't watch it, so I'm safe. Yeah. Debating if I should just use Merlin's skills now because he's gonna die, most likely. You know, I will use Merlin's skills now, and this might seem odd, but I will do it because there's a chance he will die, and I'd rather not want him to die. So I'll use all of his skills now, and this might seem even weirder, but I might use his skills on. I might use his Buster skill on. I'm debating. I might use it on Jack, not Ibaraki. You know what? We'll see how it goes. I think I'll win this fight anyway, so I'm not even that worried about it. So I will use it on Jack. Just trust me on this. Trust me on this. Play Duel Links, my dude. It's alright. If you're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, right? I do play it every now and then. I used to play it a lot when it first came out, but it kind of stopped. And now, going back to it, and seeing all the new cards and the new meta and all the new mechanics, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm way behind. There's an esport on this game. There is. I went to, well, technically yes. I wouldn't call it an esport, but there is FGO US Tour, which is USA tour of the game. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a convention. I went to it back in February, and it's happening again. It happened again last month. I forget where. It happened last month again, and it's happening again this month at Anime Expo. Here at LA, obviously. So there we go. Should have just brought Ozzy, Gil, and Enkidu along. It would have made things that much easier. Damn. I mean, you ain't lying. Duel Links is stupid right now with Six Samurai and Blue Eyes. Yeah, I heard, because I have friends that do play Duel Links a lot more religiously than I do now, and that's what I've heard. Okay, so Merlin didn't die. I would use Garden of Avalon, but I think I'll just full combo try to take out Francis Drake right away. I'll try to do that, to be fair, to be honest, to be real with you. Do that instead, because this yeah, it's That's the better play, to be honest, because I think Merlin's gonna. His buffs won't really do anything for the fight. I feel like this would be a very close fight. Somewhat. Kinda. Okay, somehow Merlin is just not. He's just refusing to die. So everyone's probably dead right now. Unless I'm underestimating Ibaraki and she does crit her to death, but I'll be fine. I mean, who cares about a town full of Amazons when you can just use your flying death laser to blow it up? That lore-wise, that is very true. Like, if we have access to Ozzy and Gilgamesh and all of them, well, first of all, Gil wouldn't waste his time on Amazons. Let's be honest. He'd be like, huh, somebody else could handle it. I don't have to. Like, why even ask me to handle these mongrels? But Ozzy would probably be a bit more inclined to help us with mongrel enemies, but I don't know. So somehow everyone survives. So yeah, you know, I don't even know why I'm doing all that weird stuff. Like, should just do that and win. Come on, Crit Banana. She did it. She did the job. She did a good job. She did good stuff. So we good in the hood, bruh. We good. So get wrecked and yeah. And it is crazy trying to go back to what Marty mentioned about the esports thing. It is kind of crazy how this game has gotten popular, extremely popular over the years. Because if you remember Marty, because fun fact, guys, me and Marty in the chat, we went to the same high school together. And during class, in my math class with him, with Mr. Wawa, I'm sure you remember Marty if you're still watching Mr. Wawa. I played this game with Shannon a lot, like pretty much every single day we were in that class. And yeah, and now you see how big it is today with all its events, its live events, its esports conventions. It's crazy. It's crazy how big this game has gotten. And I mean, some people call it a dead game nowadays because JP was kind of lackluster, but with the new Lostbelt out, and I think it's picking back up a little bit. You know, it is what it is. Gil could probably be bothered to throw a few random swords there if you ask him that. True. You miss Mr. Wawa? Dude, I miss that class too, bruh. To be honest, even though we were all excited of getting out of high school, I kind of miss high school. Don't you? Just a little bit. I kind of miss high school. I'm getting sentimental right now because high school was kind of good times. So anybody that's still in high school right now that is excited to get out, I'm just saying it's there's pros and cons to being in college or being an adult. So just enjoy your time at high school, even if you hate all your teachers, even if you hate all your classmates. I don't really care. Just letting you know that once you become an adult and you go on and go to college, go try looking for a job and stuff like that, it's very stressful shit, and it's not as fun as you might think. Maybe it is fun to some of you guys, but yeah, adulthood is kind of fucked to a certain extent. So I'm fighting assassins right now. I guess I could be bothered to bring Kiara. Why not? Kiara isn't the best servant right now, but hey, Kiara is still homegirl, so I'll still bring homegirl. And with that note, I think instead of bringing Merlin, I will bring... I was going to bring Tamamo, but I think Waver's okay as well. Because I think he or Tamamo will be better for... Kiara, so... I know, Marty, man. Like, I made a lot of friends. Not a lot, but some friends at college. But for the most part, it's kind of us on our own, you know? It's been kind of us. Hey, Jonathan, I mean, it's probably different in maybe... It's a cultural difference between us since you live in Germany, you live in Europe. Maybe it's different for you. But for me, I could look back in my high school days, and even though a lot of it was shit, like I will admit, a lot of it was shit, for the most part, I'm just like, those were good times. And I wouldn't be bothered. I would be okay to go back and start all over with it, but I'm not a magician or a time traveler, so that's never going to happen, but, you know, good times, bruh, good times. Good ass times. It's only fun until you see the price to live. Yeah, a huge part of it is money. Yes, I could see your point. college freshman, be like, I don't want this group to split. Pretty much. I mean, like, I look back at all my high school friends and like my big group of friends that I had during high school, and then looking at them right now, like we're still friends, we still talk and we still catch up and whatnot, but we're definitely not as close as we used to be. So it's just one of those generic things that happen after high school. Everyone you know is pretty much just gonna go their separate ways. Everyone's gonna go their separate ways. It's just kind of how it is. I'm not in a trade school. I'm actually in a community college. I was supposed to go to a university, but stuff happened, and someday you guys might learn about it. But right now, it's kind of a depressing topic for me. But I wish I could go to. I wish I went to university. But okay, there's pros and cons to being in a community college. It's a lot cheaper, and again, I wouldn't have made some of the friends I would have made if I went to another college. And so, you know, I'm looking at it from a bright side point of view. Same, I haven't seen high school faces in over 3 years. Dude, I mean, I do see my high school friends again. I still keep in touch with them. But we only see each other like once every couple months. It's not a lot at all. And it's just me. I mean, I'm sure they probably see each other every other day or something, which is good for them. But for me, since I live a bit further away than I originally did, I live actually kind of like pretty far-ish. So yeah, don't worry. I was supposed to go to CSU LA, but I wasn't mentally prepared for the challenge. Funny enough, I was accepted to CSU LB. I was accepted because I guess we both live in California. Hello, fellow Californian. But yeah, I was actually accepted to Berkeley University of California, Berkeley, UC Berkeley. It's quite a prestigious school. I think it's at the time when I was accepted, it was like top 3 best school in the United States, somewhere there, top 5, I don't know, but it was up there, and I was accepted, and everybody told me to go there, and I was like, no, I'm going to go to this school because I want to go to this school because it's more art related. And I made a mistake because well, I literally made a mistake in my application, and because I made a mistake in my application, that school that I decided to go to was like, no, you can't go here anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, so I turned down my offer to Berkeley, one of the top schools in the country, to go to your school, and now you're telling me no, and now it's too late to go back and try to go to any other school, so I had no choice but to go to community college. That's the story. That's my story. Long story short, that's what happened to me. And for 3 years now, I've just been kind of angry and kind of bitter at that school that I wanted to go to, but not anymore. Not anymore. I don't want to really go there anymore because they screwed me, and I am not happy. I'm a very vindictive person. If you screw me, then GG. Sad life. I only run into people from high school when I visit the area. True. Yeah, Berkeley is like GG. Like literally all my teachers, my counselors, my parents, everybody in the goddamn universe that I knew was like, you have to go to Berkeley, bruh. You have to go to Berkeley. And I'm like, yeah, no. You know what? I'm not gonna go to Berkeley because I feel like it's not for me. And I guess I made a mistake. No, it's okay, Calvin. It's okay. I've said this story so many times, not on stream. I think I've only said it once on stream, but it's okay. I'm just a little bit bitter, that's all. A little bit salty. But thankfully, FGO has made me somewhat immune to salt. I've felt so much salt in the past 4 years with this game that when I feel salt in real life, it's like, you know what? It's bad, but it isn't as bad as getting spooked by Amiya. So that's one way to look at it, you know? Yeah, sure. I was screwed out of going to my dream college, my dream university, but that's okay because nothing is worse than getting spooked by Amiya, you know? At least you won't leave with as much debt. Yeah, that's one of those things that I kind of look back at, and I'm like, you know what? I guess it is kind of a blessing in disguise that I didn't go to university because, to be honest, I wasn't really financially prepared for that. For that investment, I didn't want to go into debt. I definitely didn't want to take loans. So in that sense, I think I'm okay. So yeah, yeah, I know a lot of these college graduate stories are crazy. Like my parents, who are like 40 something. I don't want to give you their exact age, but they're in their 40s. They only recently paid off their debts to their schools. So it's like it took them over 2 decades to pay off their debts, and that's just, to me, that's just like, I don't know if I want to deal with that. Um, I don't know if I want to stress about that over my lifetime. So I'm good. I am good. That is quite a bit of time to stress about stuff that I paid for decades ago. I am good. That's just me, though. Some of the stats for universities are depressing, like most don't even finish their bachelor's in 4 years. True. It's true. So, since I'm in a community college, I'm just kind of knocking down my GEs or general eds and just taking care of like stuff like English classes, history classes, all the general stuff that like everyone is required to take before I transfer out into a CSU school. I'm thinking about CSU Long Beach. I'm probably revealing a lot of information about my real life, but I'm not really too worried about people using this information to stalk me or anything. At least I hope. I hope I don't have anyone watching that's kind of a weird, crazy fan that's gonna stalk me or send a SWAT team after me or anything crazy like that. But yeah, um, if you guys couldn't tell, I live somewhat close to the Long Beach area. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anymore. So, fun fact. And we're fighting these Death Eaters like crazy, bro. Death Eaters are crazy. Melt Lilith sounds really good right now because Kiara isn't exactly the strongest servant, and neither is her Noble Phantasm. Excellent. That narrows my search pattern. I mean, good luck, bro. Good luck. If you wish to do so. If somebody actually finds my Facebook, then that will be very impressive. Unless I disabled that feature to search my name, then GG. I'll be very impressed. I will be very impressed. Finished my GE requirements this semester after 3 years. I thought I was done. Well, I'm pretty much done. Like to transfer, I'm not required to take a U.S. history class or a politics class, but all my friends recommended that I should get those classes done before I go to a big university, because apparently it's more expensive there. It's going to be harder, which makes sense. So rather than transferring out next semester, I'm actually going to stay in community college for another semester just to knock out those US classes and those politics classes, which I'm not excited to take because another fact about me, I hate politics. I just don't like talking about it. I think it's one of the most needless things to talk about, because in the end of the day, like, it's gonna get nowhere. Let's be honest, it's gonna get nowhere, especially here in the United States. Like, debates or conversations about politics get absolutely nowhere. I don't know how it is in other countries. Maybe it's better over there, but here in the United States, it's absolutely shit. So to me, it's just a boring topic to talk about, because to me, it's useless. I'm not saying don't vote. I'm not saying that, but for the most part, I'm just not interested. As for U.S. history, I feel like I know enough about U.S. history, crammed in my head because of high school, but I have to take it again for college. I'm like, bro, I took like fucking 2 classes at high school about U.S. history. I have to take it again. Okay, cool. Totally interested in taking it for the 1000th time. I'm very pleased with my life right now, but yeah, that's basically what be going on in this bitch. You need more than just 2 parties. We have a lot of independent parties, but yeah, we pretty much only have 2 main parties, which, yes, is a bad thing. Bipartisan government isn't a great thing for us, for sure. See, I don't like talking about this stuff. Just get depressed. Yeah. Rather talk about anime thighs, right? I'd rather talk about anime thighs, anime waifus, anime gachas, fate, all these other stuff. Like, I'd rather talk about that because, fuck politics. Go out and vote though. Don't. I'm not saying don't vote. I'm just saying politics is my thing. You don't want to hear about the figs for the third time. No, I don't want to hear about. God damn. Oh, I'm just tired. Because pretty much, to boil it down, U.S. history is basically there were natives here. They farmed a lot of corn. They had some kind of, some kind of rivalries every now and then. But for the most part, it was kind of stable. And then, goddamn Spaniards came, or like not well. Okay, for the most part, the Europeans, just the Europeans as a whole, not just the Spaniards. The Europeans as a whole came. Columbus. Oh, by the way, Agartha. Yeah, Agartha. Columbus is here. So Columbus came. He discovered, quote unquote, discovered America, and then Spaniards came, fucked Mesoamerica up, and then more Europeans came. More Europeans came. Slavery happened. Civil War happens. More stuff happened, and then we're here today. Basically, that's what happened. That's basically U.S. history. That's it. Slavery and a lot of fucked up shit happened, and we're still proud of this country for some reason. I mean, it's an okay country to live in, but it has its ups and it has its downs. Yeah. Best anime thighs, go mate. Oh, I like how Jonathan Franklin answered it, Rin. I mean, I haven't watched too many anime lately to narrow it down. So if let's just change it from best anime to best fate thighs, then I guess I would have to agree with Jonathan Franklin. I'm afraid I might have to agree with you. It probably is Rin. Probably have to think about that and look at Over My Servants, but in the context of fate, I will say probably Rin, just cause bruh, it's kind of hard to beat that. It's kind of hard. Just saying, it's kind of difficult. That's a funny way to say Sakura. bruh. We're about to have a Sakura versus Rin debate right now. Okay, cool. I'd rather have this kind of debate rather than anything else that we just talked about. So, I mean, I will say that I have a better perspective of Sakura now after the first two Heaven's Feel animes. Before I was kind of indifferent about her. I didn't hate her, but at the same time I wasn't crazy about her. But after those movies, I was like, you know what? I actually kind of like her character. I actually sympathize with her. She's actually pretty cool, I would say. She has her crazy side, of course. That's part of the package. But you know what? I'm cool with the character, bruh. But if we're talking about looks-wise, I mean, I'm just saying red and black is kind of my thing, so Rin kind of has that down. I'm not a whole... I mean, Dark Sakura has that red and black thing going on as well, so it's kind of hard for me to choose which one of the two is more visually appealing in my eyes. I don't know. Sakura may be superior in the breast department, but no one can beat Rin when it comes to thighs. See, Jonathan Franklin's being logical. He's trying to compromise with you, bro. He's saying, you know what? I could see your point with Sakura. Sakura's tits are the shit. I will admit that. As a man, I will admit that. But if we're going to be talking about thighs, Rin has it down. So I think he summed it up pretty well. And yeah, I love Sakura and worms and all. You know what's that kind of reminds me. So the other day I was exercising because I'm swole and whatnot. And then my dad comes up to me as I'm sitting down resting. He's like, do you know how to kill worms, by the way? And I was like, why are you asking me this, father? And he was like, son, go check the trash can. So I walk over to the trash can and I open it, and there's a shit ton of worms / maggots just everywhere inside the trash can. And I'm just like, this is fucking disgusting. And the first thing that did pop up in my mind was Zoken and Sakura, which is fucked up. But those are the first two things that popped in my head when I saw those worms in there. And I was like, damn, I guess Sakura must be inside this trash can or something. So it was absolutely fucking disgusting. So we just boiled water. We threw it down there. We cleaned out the trash can, put vinegar everywhere, and I think it's good. I think we're good. But yeah, it's fucking disgusting. I'll give you a rune size if I get Sakura's best. There you go, bruh. There you go. That's some good stuff right there. I'm tired of fighting. Well, am I really fighting that Motraka again? Because I really don't have. I mean, I guess I could bring Medea. Why not? Medea wouldn't hurt. Because I'm just done fighting these dudes. There you guys go. I kept a single Worm Sea as well. Oh, dude, bruh, y'all can't tell me that Chevalier even has a trap. Look at this. Like, if you look closely, it looks like Chevalier has tits. So I'm willing to bet that Chevalier is more on the female side than he is on the male side. So, whereas Astolfo just has a penis. So that's confirmed by John herself in Apocrypha. So there you go. Dude, that happened to me at work when taking out the trash and saw all the maggots, thought something was dead and got scared. Yeah, dude, it's disgusting, bro. I know, bro. Chevalier just. It's beautiful, bro. She's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Maybe I should have kept Kiara. Alright, the one time I switched to a single target. Should have kept Kiara, but okay. The game is like, haha, you made a mistake, fool. And I'm just like, okay, get wrecked. The worst traps are the ones that seem to have tits. I used to think that was a safe way to distinguish them, but no. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry. I bring back bad memories, and I apologize. I apologize to you. I hope this Musashi will make you happy. These two Musashis will make you proud and happy, and make you forget all those bad memories, because I apologize. Wow, they're going after Merlin. I mean, go ahead, go after Merlin. It's not like Merlin is a caster or anything that could heal himself via Noble Phantasm. It's way worse when they have the feminine voice. I mean, that's how traps work for the most part. Musashi doesn't make me happy, just salty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry. I don't mean to perturb you, but it is what it is, bruh. It be what it be, you know? It be what it be. There you go. I also have the Musashi Nendoroid right here. If you guys could see it. I don't know if you guys could see it, but if you look, oh no, the chat's blocking it. But if you look, if I cover the chat, if I remove the chat for a bit, yeah, the Musashi Nendoroid's right here with Merlin and Castergill. Foe's also right over here, as you guys can see. Foe's just kind of peeking. He's just chilling, straight chilling right there. So that's the thing that's going on right now. Do you have Gil, Ozzy, Jalter plushie? I do. I would have to get up and look for them, but I do have. Wait up. On that note, I will go get them. I'll get one. I'll get the Gil one. I won't get the Ozzy one's my girlfriend's. I'm not gonna take it. The Jalter one, I think it's in my brother's room because he wanted to keep it, which makes sense because Jalter is like popular as hell. But wait, I will get the Gil one. Wait up. So in this bag, in this Capcom bag, I got me some stuff, bruh. Let's see what I got. So I got this little Gil thingamajigger. Yeah, I should probably put this in the background somewhere, but yeah, I got Gil right here. He looks angry as hell. I got another Gil right here. You could sit down. It's beautiful. I got another Gil. There's a lot of Gils in here. Let me just throw that one in there. Caster Gil's in here, like a smaller version. I guess Merlin's here, but you know, who doesn't have Merlin? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that as a yeah. But yeah, so I guess I'll keep Gil back here. Why not? And yeah, I guess you guys can't even see this because I'm sitting on it, but I also have Gudako on my ass. But great, now I'm salty again. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. I honestly didn't mean to say it like that. I have a cup. with Enkidu attached to it, because Enkidu matches with the cup, with the little thingamajigger. So I have a lot of stuff here. I don't see the appeal of the plushies that are shaped like beans. It's just kind of cute. I don't know. I just like collecting fate related stuff, especially if it's of your boy. Why do you use the defense up when I have this? So plus I wouldn't want plushies that look realistic. That's just weird. So if I'm gonna get plushies, it's gonna look jacked up like this. It's just like, literally it's like the fucking head. So oh, I'm not even showing you guys the gameplay. I just realized. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. So what up, everyone? If they make Fate Funkos, you think they'll sell? I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Funko Pops, but I could see them selling. But again, not the biggest fan of Funkos. I'm a bigger fan of Nendoroids or Figmas. A fly just buzzed into my ear. I'm shook. Well, GG, bruh. GG. I'll get the Aussie thing just cause. So this is the Aussie thing. This is technically not mine. It's my brother's / my girlfriend's, but I'm not saying they're both the same person. But this one kind of looks like a bumblebee from the side, but it's actually Aussie. So that's funny. My girlfriend pointed that out. It looks like a bee, but it's Aussie, man. These, all right. And then you also have the King and Enkidu, the little bean ones. It's like a smaller version of the one you just saw earlier. So neat stuff. I like it. Even though was it Kelvin? You don't see the appeal. I like it. I think it's nice and small enough to manage. I don't want any big realistic looking motherfuckers to take my space in my room. So yeah, I think I am 100% okay. I thought that healed for some reason, but okay. NP gain is fine as well. There's a full combo Merlin. It's smug or mocks me. I approve. There you go. There you go. A lot of fate related stuff in my room, so crazy. If you guys can see up here is actually Aiko Kawasumi's autograph during AX 2 years ago. So yeah, again stacked with the fate stuff. I also have the creative director and the producer's autograph as well up here framed. I'm flexing a lot, I'm sorry, but I just kind of want to just point it out since we're talking about the stuff I have. Is that the orange devil main character? It is indeed the orange devil main character, but right now I'm the main character and she's just my pillow for my ass. So I'm sorry, Gudako, but that's who you are compared to me, bruh. You're an ass pillow. I also have these. These are pretty neat. I've shown this on stream before, but I might as well show it again. So these are anybody that know anything about Japan, or I guess K-pop as well, or any concert music. I guess there's things like these. Let me show you guys. I'll actually turn off the light so you guys have a better way of seeing these things. So it's a quartz pen light. So you use it when you go to concerts, and it changes color. It's like it's blue now, and then it changes into, come on, change, bitch. It changes into darker blue. You just can't really see it, but it's a pen light. So it's a quartz pen light. It's from Fate Fest 2017. Yeah, Fate Grand Order Fest. So it's pretty neat stuff. I have so much shit in my room. I need to clean up. Let me go turn back on my light. So. It's getting dark in here. And yeah, so we are rolling with the fate stuff. I never brought this out for gacha rolls, I don't think. Maybe I should. It's a catalyst. That quartz is as breathtaking as you. Bruh. If I saw a Minecraft server, will any of you guys join me? We could build stuff and fuck around. Let's have fun. I'm just asking a question. Maybe one of you guys would be interested, just to chill in some random ass game that we could all join together in a server and just fuck around for the most part. Oh my god, I should have brought Kiara. Boy, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about wasting time with these bras. It's just rule breaker. Minecraft is low key making a comeback. It is though. Well, the AP cost this time around is through the roof. But luckily, I got a shitload of golden apples, so I'm good. Make it Roblox and you got a deal. Never really played Roblox, honestly, so sorry. Neither have I played, never really got into the hype of Fortnite. Like, it just wasn't my thing. I know some people like to compare it with Minecraft because you do build a lot in there, but I'm like, eh. And fun fact, I have been playing Minecraft here and there with my girlfriend because she's never played Minecraft before, and I'm like, bro. And so I got her playing a little bit with me, and we played together in a LAN server. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, bro. Did Minecraft beat their own sales this anniversary? I don't know, actually. It might have. I don't keep up with stuff like that. I just, you know, just play and just chill, bruh. Never played Roblox. Never. Not that I have anything against Roblox, but if we're talking about Fortnite, I kind of have a problem with that because I think it's kind of overrated. That's just me. If anybody gets mad, it's, you know, I'm sorry, but you know, it be what it be. I just think it's a bit overrated, a bit overhyped. This is me. Did somebody say Fortnite? Stop with the dances. Just chill. Someone, yeah, Marty. If you could just kiss my dick, then that'd be great. Like I will happily show you my dick, and I want you to lick it and kiss it, and just fondle it with both your hands and your tongue as well. So it's just something I think you would enjoy while doing your default dance. Stop it right now. Stop it. And India died. Should have done a better job protecting you, but I guess I didn't. So PUBG may look bad, but it's more fun. Oh, damn, dude, calling out Fortnite, bruh. Calling out Fortnite. Demonetized. Funny enough, I don't know if YouTube fixed their shit, but I haven't got demonetized in like almost a year, and I say all this fucked up shit in live stream. So I don't know what's going on with that. I could literally say the most fucked up shit, but then I would see all these YouTubers complaining about, oh, I got demonetized for using the word heck in my title. It's like, I say stuff about sucking dicks every day. Like, how come I'm not getting demonetized, bro? You're into the Smash hype? Yeah, that banjo and shit, bruh. Banjo. Into that? Give it a couple of minutes, then you'll get the orange button. I'm scared. I'd be scared, bruh. I do not want to get demonetized, bruh. That is scary stuff. That's some scary stuff right there. I like how I'm live streaming Agartha longer than I live streamed Lostbelt. Lostbelt, I did finish the Lostbelt, by the way, just so I'll let you guys know. And it was I liked the story. I thought it was it was definitely, to me, it appealed to me more than the last 3 Lostbelts that we had, because it finally didn't have romance. Thank God. I was tired of all that romantic shit going on. But funny enough, at the same time, I wanted it to have romance. I know it's kind of fickle of me to say that, or contradictory, but I was hoping Sita would make an appearance in the Lostbelt, but she didn't. So that sucks. But for the most part, I liked it. Probably the one big thing besides Sita not showing up was the fact that Arjuna himself, normal Arjuna, didn't show up. I don't think he did in the story. And I think a lot of people had a problem with that as well. Funny thing, we have an esports club at... Yeah, I know, I heard. There'll be esports club at CCLB as well, I think. Damn, FGO JP is still stale, especially when you can't read it. I mean, We have a video game club at my community college as well, but all they do is play Smash. Like that's literally all they do. So I don't know. If there's any such things as a video game club of any sort, more likely than not, they're just gonna be playing Smash, cause Smash is the shit. So I don't know if I should switch Medea for Kiara now, cause I don't want them to swerve me and then it ends up being another one of those beasts, and I don't want to deal with that beast. But I think I will change just cause put Kiara in front, cause Kiara is my girl, bruh. I mean, Piranha Plant now. You are a dick. There's no anime club at the college I went to. There's an anime club, I think, at my community college, but I think it recently, I don't want to say disbanded, that's not the right thing, but discontinued. In my college lounge, people bring their own TV play and are always loud. Do we go to the same college? Because that's the exact same thing that happens in my lounge. And we call it the lounge too, so in before we go to the same community college, but I guess we don't because you didn't say community, you said college. So anime club got smaller this year. I mean, to be fair, there's not too many good anime out there nowadays. I'm just, I don't mean to sound like an elitist, but back in my day anime used to be pretty lit, but nowadays it's mostly the same old shit over and over again. And yeah, not really into a lot of the anime in the past couple of years. Kimetsu no Yaiba is a good anime this season. Very good anime. Highly recommended. If you are a fan of UFO Table, who, again, if you guys are not aware for some reason, they did animate Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Zero, and they also animated, of course, the Fate Heaven's Feel trilogy movies. But they're also animating Kimetsu no Yaiba, so if you like their animation, I strongly recommend that anime because it's good. It has good animation. The story so far is great. It's original. I thought it was going to be generic, but it actually went a route that I didn't expect it to take, which in a good way. And yeah, so far it's been a fun thing. Dungeons Universal Word in my anime club was garbage for being disorganized, but at least I have treasurer on my transcript. Well, good for mother chucking you, bruh. Also, I don't know if it is universal word, because at CSULV, like, I forget who I asked, but I asked one of my friends who goes there if there's a lounge there, and they were like, "What's a lounge?" And I'm like, "Bruh, I guess not every college has a lounge." Okay, cool. Sick nasty. Okay, maybe they call it something different, like a hangout area. Okay, so Ibaraki's kind of fucked. Maybe I could protect her like this, but I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna go after you actually, because you're more of a problem. Because I don't want you to get your NP later. And yeah. Okay. Stop going after Kiara. Okay, just kill Kiara. Okay. Awesome. Do you plan on beating the whole story tonight? I don't think I am. Again, I'm only planning on streaming as long as I'm having fun with it. As long as I keep talking to you guys, then I'm going to be having fun with it. And as long as I don't get tired, which it's 3:25. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 16 minutes. Shit. Shit balls asshole. Okay. GG. So boom, skeet, bruh. Boom, skeet. Don't attack Ibaraki, please. Do not attack Ibaraki! Okay. Okay, bruh. Okay. Might as well Noble Phantasm it up. Here. Might as well. I don't think I'm close to finishing it because I didn't even get to the part where we fight. I forget what's his name in this chapter, but basically the big Heracles. I haven't gotten there. We played in Nintendo Directs on the study TVs. Study TVs, bruh. Study TVs. GG, bruh. Alright. I'm gonna protect you, Ibaraki, because you might be my main damage for now. I had finals on the day of the direct, so my hype was gone. Damn. Lit nasty. Anybody else disappointed at the new Pokemon, by the way? If anybody's into Pokemon. Like, usually I'm behind Game Freak and Nintendo for the most part when it comes to Pokemon, but some of their changes to Sword and Shield is just kind of, oh dear boy. Yeah, not as excited anymore for new Pokemon, because their decisions are kind of questionable with the game. Some of the things they take out, some of the things they put in, some of the stuff they showed us was just kind of like, ooh. It was a big oof, if I do say so myself, bruh. Yeah, that's one of the big things that a lot of people are disappointed about. Like, bruh, you can't do that. You can't build a fan base based on over two decades. I think around 2 decades worth of Pokemon ish. I don't know if it's been around that long, but a long ass time Pokemon's been around. And then you're gonna take out a lot of Pokemon that's gonna be available for the game. Like, seriously? You're gonna remove Pokemon? Like, I don't think they've ever done that before. I don't think they've ever actively prevented Pokemon from being playable in newer games. Like, are you serious? So that's really bad. And they're also taking out, like, they took out Z moves, which, to be honest, I was never a big fan about, so I was kind of okay with that. But I was kind of pissed off that they're taking out Mega Evolutions as well. So that's kind of like, bruh, what you doing, bruh? Yeah, that too. Like, you spend fucking hours and days even EV training your Pokemon, getting the right team down, hatching eggs, doing whatever. I guess you could also hack Pokemon in, but for the most part, it's still a lot of hard work to get those Pokemon to the right shit. And it's like, bruh, you're really gonna prevent us from playing those Pokemon. And for those Pokemon that's competitive, that also relies on their Megas, they're taking that out as well. I don't understand. It's weird. I honestly don't understand the hate around it. But then again, I only own 2 Pokemon games in my life. See, that's because you're shit. That's why. I don't know how to explain it, bro. From your understanding, I don't know if you still watch WWE, but that's some WWE type shit, bro, that they're pulling off. So it's just like, why? It's so nonsensical. Why would they do that? Yeah, they are definitely not putting 100% into this new Pokemon game. Like, some of the stuff that they showed off, like in the trailers and screenshots and whatnot, it doesn't look like a good, like, animation wise, it doesn't look good. Like, the sprites look weird, the animations are reused. It's just not good, and there's obviously no effort being put into it. It's disappointing, because I'm a big fan of Pokemon. I've been a fan since I was a kid, so it kind of sucks looking at a new upcoming Pokemon game and being like, I'm not excited. At least I'm not as excited as I was. I'm actually kind of disappointed, and I'm kind of scared. I actually didn't expect to fight these guys already, but I guess I am. I guess I will focus more on my attention on Wu, because she does have a 3-turn Noble Phantasm thing, so that's the thing. I mean, isn't the game based in the UK? How do you transfer American Pokemon into the UK world? I mean, you could suck a dick with that statement, you whore. You're obviously joking, because you're a whore. But still, bruh, you don't understand the pain that us veterans are going through. Just watching them bastardize our game, our community, and our Pokemon, our hard work. It's horrible. You think that by having bad animations for literally all Pokemon moves, they could add all the Pokemon? Yeah, I don't know. They're reusing move animations from older games. Like, bro, like, what's going on, bruh? They're putting not even 50% effort into the game. Like, it's horrible. It's disheartening. Boom boom skeet. True, Kelvin, true. And Marty, technology in the Pokemon world is kind of advanced. Pretty sure they have airplanes and other ways to transfer Pokemon. Like, they could transfer Pokemon literally digitally. They could email each other Pokemon. So, yeah, it's pretty easy to transfer. If we're talking about the lore of Pokemon and the world of Pokemon, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to do so. You whore. So, I had to keep calling you a whore, Marty, because you are a whore. Yeah, they could basically email Pokemon to each other. Like, it's not even a big deal. It's that easy. Not even worried about it, bro. So I guess I just gotta defeat her now, and she doesn't even have a noble phantasm, so this should be pretty straightforward. Yeah, get wrecked, bruh. Get wreckled. Why you keep charming Merlin, bro? Stop it. Stop charming Merlin. Stop it right now. I do not want you to charm Merlin. Don't like it when you do that. Don't like it when you charm Merlin. Yeah, it's weird. I mean, it might be saving his actual main Pokemon for when you actually play the game. I don't know. But, yeah, that is kind of weird. How they're just giving him another generic, popular, classic Pokemon to use. It's like, bruh. Funny enough, Marnie interactions, no, I didn't. I was never, like, I know a lot of people were hyped about it, and a lot of people like it when it was first announced, but I was never interested in watching it. It doesn't help that I actually really hate Pikachu. Like, I like Pokemon, but I hate Pikachu. So, I'm sorry if anybody, like, you just said it was lit, so I'm glad people are enjoying it. I don't know why I was never into it. Like, when I saw the trailer, I don't think I even watched the trailer. When it was first announced, I was like, oh, cool, Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool. That's cool. And then I saw all the memes, and I was just like, cool. But I was never into it. I don't know why. I just was never, like, I never went out of my way to watch it. I think it's still out in theaters right now, but it's one of those movies that I just kind of passed on. So, yeah. I am kind of good. I mean, I'll probably watch it one day, but I won't go out of my way to watch it, so. I get it. It's a good movie. It's a must watch, but I don't know. Never into it, so. Am I facing the same motherfuckers again? Bro. Better than a Sonic movie? That bitch isn't even out, and people I mean, I could see why people hate the Sonic movie. It's like, bro, that the way they make Sonic look is just fucked. I feel like Jim Carrey is gonna carry that movie. Like, literally, his name is Jim Carrey, and he's gonna carry that movie. So, GG. I don't know if I'll watch that either, because it does look pretty cringy. Pretty bad. But, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Take care of these guys before they take care of my servants, bro. Stop it. Stop it. Stop critting. Dick. Boom boom skeet. People are saying that Jim Carrey actually looking like Eggman is the ending cutscene. Oh really? That's gonna be the like the post-credit scene or some shit. That's gonna be kind of a disappointment because I kind of want to see him more. Like if I'm gonna watch a movie, I kind of want to see more of that iteration of Jim Carrey's Eggman. So hopefully, it's halfway through the movie when he becomes that. But if that is the end credit scene, then I don't know. They're obviously gonna be working on a sequel, but if the movie does as bad as it's probably gonna do, then they're probably not gonna do a sequel. Just because if it does bad, then yeah, probably not gonna have a sequel, which sucks because I haven't seen, like, I don't know if anybody keeps up with Jim Carrey's career, but I haven't seen a Jim Carrey movie in like years. So to see him come back, and I kind of hope he does a good job, just because a lot of his movies were my childhood, so it's one of those things. Yeah, I mean, if it was just a silly ass movie like the way it's supposed to be, then why not? But if they try to have dramatic ass moments and try to make it serious, then yeah, it's gonna be fucked. Yeah, I'm really hoping Jim Carrey makes a comeback. That's my hope. But again, does this seem like a good movie? I know they promised that they're gonna redo Sonic's design, which hopefully they do, and they make a better version. But I don't know. It's not looking good so far. It's not looking gooder than a bitch right now. So who's this? Oh, it's just them again with brakes. Okay then. I'm gonna do that. Do that. 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 And we're gonna NP your face off, bro. No condom necessary. Did you see the Spider-Man IMAX poster? No, I actually didn't. I did see the trailers. That's about it. But yeah, they rescheduled the Sonic movie to 2020, so hopefully they'll fix it. Oh, okay. I didn't know they prolonged it. Its production. I didn't know that. So cool. I'm stuttering now, which means I'm getting tired. So I probably need to go to sleep soon. But oh dear. Okay. It says unexpected. Okay, Merlin. I'm so sorry. I apologize, Merlin. Yeah. I had no idea that was gonna happen. Bye, Merlin. Oh, you are not dead, but you are gonna die to the poison anyway. Eventually. Unless I think I could protect you. I could do that. I'm so sorry, Merlin. I did not expect you to get absolutely butt wrecked. So, apologies, my good sir. Okay then. I'm gonna try to get rid of Wu now, because Wu is a problem. Wu is not a good girl right now. I'm gonna do that just for the NP game. So we'll full combo, boom boom. Maybe that, I'll do that. From a gameplay perspective, I should roll for Castanero or Maid. I could roll both. I'm thinking I might just go for one. I have other casters and riders, so I don't need either. From a gameplay perspective, I don't think either one of them. I mean, they're both okay at the best, but unless you NP5 Arturia Alter Rider, you're better off just using what's his name? Rider Kentucky, who is gonna do the same exact job, if not better, than an NP1 or even NP2 Arturia Alter Rider. As for Castanero, like, she looks good, don't get me wrong, but not really sure if she's that great of a servant. I think she's okay at best, and I'm just talking from a gameplay perspective. So I don't think you should go for either from a gameplay point perspective, but if you want to go for them because you like their characters or whatnot, then go right ahead. But again, I don't see them of having any value gameplay wise. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah. I will protect Merlin just because he be dying, bruh. He be dying and I'm not comfortable with it, bruh. I think I am gonna full combo Merlin just because I don't think. Yeah. Waiting for Saber Frankenstein, my boy. Saber Frankenstein is actually pretty good. Hits fucking hard. Skills are are weird, but if you just need a hard hitting Saber, and especially when Scotty comes out, pretty solid pick. So fortunately, Banner 1 holds on interest for me, but I believe that Tama is the best summer servant so far in NA. I mean, among the 5 stars, I guess so. Actually, no. I think Arturia Archer is actually fucking busted. So yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're talking about like design wise, then that's subjective. But gameplay wise, I'm saying Arturia Archer. She can spam her NP super hard. Yes, Tomo has extra damage against males, but that's as far as it goes. Whereas Arturia Archer can NP spam. She could almost NP every turn. So, and she hits pretty hard, especially with the right team. So, she's pretty freaking busted. So, yeah, because she can NP loop, it's ridiculous. Like when we faced that like a couple months ago, when we had those quests where it was like a 1 million health Arturia altar, I think. Was it 1 million or 3 million? It was something ridiculous. If you just brought Arturia Archer, you were fine. Like literally, she's MVP. She's one of the best, if not the best, single target archer in the game. Maybe 5-star archer at least. I know people are gonna say Riley or Kuro, but I'm saying 5-star single target. Boom. Nothing against Gil. I mean, Gil does single target damage as well, but yeah. Just saying, bruh. Just saying. Spitting out what I think, bro. How's the difficulty so far? Knowing you, if you're gonna bring the best possible servants meta-wise, then it's gonna be pretty easy for you. For me, it's kind of okay. Like, there's annoying things here and there, but it seems like a pretty straightforward chapter so far. Once you get to the Heracles fight, I forget his name in the chapter, but you basically fight a big ass Heracles and he does like stupid ass damage and he has like 7 guts or something stupid. That's when stuff starts picking up in difficulty, but for right now so far it's actually pretty straightforward, easy stuff. I already grilled my girl Nobu to 100 for waifu reasons, so my archer needs are met. Okay, she is single target though. I might throw a couple of tickets at Squirtoria then. Yeah, she's amazing, great servant, disgustingly good servant. Like, I never owned her, but every time I used her as a support servant, I always regret. I'm like, damn, I kind of wish I went after you. I did actually. I did go after her when she first came out, but I failed hard. Don't know if I'm gonna try again in NA, because again, my Quartz and tickets are kind of sealed for other gotchas in the future, so we will see. I decide to change my mind. What do you think about AEW? Ooh, dude, AEW, man. My brother and my cousin actually went to Double or Nothing. I didn't go with them because of I was gonna say school. Was it school? I forgot what my excuse was, but I couldn't go to that with them because I was busy with something. But they actually went and they got a shirt. They got they got a bunch of merch basically, and they let me know how it was. I did watch it on my own time, and it's promising. I'm not gonna say it's the best thing in the universe, but it's a promising alternate show from WWE, because WWE has been shit over the past couple of years. Aside from NXT is stupidly good. But yeah, AEW is definitely something to look forward to in the future. AEW is all elite wrestling. It's a wrestling thing. Me and Marty, sometimes we talk about wrestling. It has nothing to do with Fate or anime, so off topic, but yeah, it's good stuff. What else were we doing? Is that evasion for one turn? Okay, that evasion is indeed for one turn. I don't think she's gonna kill my Merlin, so I'm just gonna let it happen. Oh, WWE, haven't watched that since the Undertaker retired. AEW is all elite wrestling. It's WWE is obviously World Wrestling Entertainment, even though it hasn't been entertaining in the past couple of years, aside from NXT. If you do go back to wrestling, my dude, just watch NXT. Don't watch the main roster stuff because it's trash for the most part. There's like 2 things that's going on in main roster that's actually kind of worth watching. For the most part, it's kind of trash. Damn, you guys are just talking about. Okay, yeah. Are you still wrestling, Marty? Interactions? Are you still doing your wrestling thing? Cause your boy, I still need to see your NXT debut, bruh. I need to see you face the Velveteen Dream. By the way, fun fact. I'm just saying, bruh. Velveteen Dream. Bruh, do you see this shirt, bruh? You see this shirt? My cousin got it for me when he went to Vegas, because he went to his store for, because the Velveteen Dream, I'm just saying, is my favorite wrestler in NXT right now. He might be one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I really love his character and the way he wrestles. It's just such an entertaining wrestler all around. His mic skills is great. Jesus. One of the best wrestlers, like, right now. Yes, I have his shirt. Yes. Bro, it's the Velveteen Dream, bro. It's the I love him, bro. Like, bruh, so good, so good. And of course, yeah, I like your reaction. Oh God, you have a shirt. Of course, bro. Come on, it's Velveteen. Come on, it's the shit, bro. Ironically, I was wearing the shirt. That's so funny. It's so funny. If you love wrestling, you better have gotten Cats. I have her in JP. I mean, I'm not gonna say I love wrestling. I mean, wrestling is a huge part of my childhood, so in a sense, I do love it. But I don't love it that hard. You know, I'm not a die-hard wrestling fan like my cousin or my brother or Marty. But I mainly just keep up with NXT because shit's entertaining as hell. But yeah, I do have Cats in JP, not in NA, because I kind of organize what I'm gonna go for in NA. So Wu Zetian, ooh, definitely did not know that was her. Wow, what a twist! What a twist! Sick nasty, bro. So temporary retreat. So I'm gonna go Merlin again for that bond. I'm gonna switch out to Enkidu for the front. Gonna take you out for who was I just bonding with earlier? You, I guess. Take that out for, let's see here, because they do generate some crit stars, so might as well make it more. That right there. Actually, since we might as well ring 4-star or 5-star, so I guess Jack, just because Jack is getting there. So why not? I need to train my my John Alter shit. So yeah. I'm not a wrestler, but my favorite wrestler kid my favorite wrestler kid Isaac is still at it. Okay, cool. Nice to hear, bruh. Nice to hear that Isaac is still doing his thing. I don't know what I was gonna say your gimmick. I don't know what his gimmick is nowadays, but I guess we'll see when he debuts in NXT and fights the Velveteen Dream for the NXT US Championship, bruh. Was it US? No, it wasn't. American. No. Why am I mixing up the titles? I'm sorry. It's almost 4 a.m. I'm brain farting right now. North American Championship. Jesus, I said US Championship. North American Championship. Jeez. I feel like I'm not a true fan. Hashtag Velveteen Dream, bruh. Dream over, bruh. goes by Kid Mr. Isaac is his father's name. Okay. Kid Isaac, bruh. Is he a superhero? Is that why that's the name? So basically you have the Jack account, the Gil account, and the NA account. Oh, I'm glad you keep up with my accounts. Yes, I have the Jack account, which is my free-to-play, aside from paid gachas. It's kind of stupid, I know. Aside from paid gachas, JP account, my Gil account, which is the account that I do the paid gachas in, and I'm willing to whale there if a character that's worthy of my money shows up. And then I have the NA account, which is just free-to-play, except for guaranteed gachas, which is pretty much the same thing as my Jack account. So there you guys go. Sick nasty. The only wrestler I know is the trash man who takes out trash. Okay, bruh. You caught me off guard with that, bruh. You caught me off guard with that. I'm not gonna laugh, but I'm just gonna be like, bruh. Bruh. If you're wondering, I have two JP accounts. Basically, when I started FGO years ago, I only had the Jack account, and I tried really hard for Gilgamesh in that account, but I didn't get him. And then my brother has a side account that happened to have Gilgamesh in it. And he was like, you know what, you could have it. But I already invested so much time in my Jack account that I couldn't just get rid of it, even if I did get the Gil account. So I just kind of ended up playing both. And it kind of evolved into the Gil account becoming my new main, the Jack account just becoming my second account, and boom, there you go. I mean, there's some people that play like all the available regions as account. Like some people play the global / NA account, some people play JP, some people play also the Korean version, the Chinese version. So those are 4 versions. I forget if there's more, but I think those are the 4 that I could think of in the top of my head. So I'm sure there's somebody out there that plays all the versions, which is just mad. That's crazy. But I think most people, if you're gonna play multiple versions of the same game, most people are probably playing NA and JP. How are my salt levels? It's pretty high. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die an early death because of all the salt. I have to drink a lot of water every day because you can't have all that salt in your body, bro. Nullify buff. Okay, you are an absolute dick nipple, but I could take care of that. Yeah, just take care of that. I'm gonna eliminate you, bruh, and you will not be happy with your life. And yeah, death is coming for you, my dude. Death is coming in the form of 2 noble phantasms to your face. Isn't the Korean version dead, or at least broken after the final singularity? I actually don't know. I don't keep up with it, but I did hear about the controversy. I don't know if it's still going. I mean, I don't keep up with other versions. Only NA and JP, my dude. So, I don't know. By the way, if you're wondering why I have Enkidu's NP slow down, it's because I always slow down Enkidu and Gilgamesh's Noble Phantasm when I'm doing challenge quests and whatnot. So I figured I might as well just manually slow them down, or so like I don't have to keep doing it with every quest. Why just only 14 people here? It's late as fuck. Earlier there was like 30 people, but now there's less. I mean, I should probably stream at a different time, but I wanted to stream right away when oh wow, I just leveled up. Oh god. Probably should but I wanted to stream right away, so probably bad time to stream since it's nighttime here and most of my viewers are here in the US. So most people are probably just waking up or are probably asleep. So that's probably why there's not too many people watching. So the most viewers I've ever gotten in live stream was back at the final singularity. I think it was like 150, which isn't a lot for how many subscribers I have, but it's still a shitload. So at least for me it was a shitload. It felt like a shitload. I was like, damn. But yeah, if people could share my live stream to other Fate communities, then that would be great. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming that much longer, but now that my AP refilled and I got an extra quart, then I guess I'm gonna have to. I done my 110 roll and got the servant I want, my dear Amazon Queen. Good. 616 quartz and 116 tickets. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. Good stuff. I am proud of my savings right now. Heard that if you complain to the Korean developers about them doing something to your account, you get 5-star no matter what. What? Okay. She's the only one I even slightly care about. Yeah, same Jonathan Franklin. Like, she's slightly tempting. It's like, I could go for a Pentasilia, but again, there's a free 4-star thing going on, and sometimes like Pentasilia spooks me every now and then in JP, so more often or more likely than not, she'll probably spook you as well. So she's not really worth it right now, unless you really love her, like Ismail. You love her, obviously, so obviously she's worth it to you. But for me, it's just kind of like, could just kind of skip, and I'll be good in the hood. So go ahead and do that. Get Musashi out there. Yeah. Give you a CE to yourself some NP, and then give you the boom. I probably did this in a longer way than I should have, but whatever. Since you'll probably use them on summer event, right? For Minamoto summer, I think I will. I don't think I'll go for Casimiro. I'm thinking about it, actually. I don't know. Thinking about it, because I kind of do want Nobu Zerker, because that Buster shirt, though. Yeah. Like Ismail, I want that forehead assassin, but I save for Frankenstein. Damn. Yeah, with the free 4-star, you could get her, so that's like the one saving grace. Like, bruh. Like, if you want any of the 4-stars here, you have the free 4-star ticket that you'll get later on this year. So, if you just wait, you'll be fine. You'll be good. So, just, have a strong mind, strong will to survive, and then you will be good. Yeah. I'll do that. Fuck it. I will do that. Come on, hit Musashi. Go, do it. Hit Musashi. Oh, damn. GG. I need that Musashi to get her NP, bruh. So I could go in balls deep. Alright, my dude, it's 4 a.m. in California, so good night. Alright, good night, Kelvin. It's been nice talking to you. You were here pretty much since the start, so I appreciate you staying with me for almost 3 hours now. So, yeah, I appreciate it. I also appreciate everyone else watching as well. So, yeah, good stuff. Hope to see you again next time, whenever that will be. By the way, if Arjuna Alta comes out tomorrow, I think it would be tomorrow, if there is a part 2 gacha for Lostbelt 4, I'll probably go for him. So that's probably finally another gacha video from your boy. So if you guys are waiting for gacha videos, there it is. Hey Archer Blades, what's up? You also live in California, so it's 4 a.m. for you too. So GG. Probably should have notified my Discord that I have a stream going on, but I forgot. I forgot. So your boy fucked up, but it's okay. Bruh, Musashi. GG, bruh. So, I'm guessing you either just woke up or, I don't know. Yeah, Junior Alter and the 4-star Archer are amazing. Dude, the 4-star Archer's NP animation, bro! What's his name? Ashwathama? Pretty lit. But we still lack Gouda for. That's true. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. I luckily just woke up. Damn. Well, good morning to you. Hopefully, you got a good night's rest. I don't want you to stay up and watch me and be drowsy as fuck. I'd very much rather have you sleep, catch up on your sleep, so when Anime Expo rolls down, you'll be fully energized and your sleeping schedule won't be fucked up like mine will, most likely, like it always is. But it's okay. Yeah, just been playing Agartha and talking with everyone. Uh, been sick. Are you gonna be trying? I don't think you're gonna be trying for Agartha. I don't think, because you already tried really hard for Raiko, and unfortunately you didn't do too hot. You got a lot of Amias, which is probably good for you to a certain extent, but I don't think Agartha is your cup of tea, according to our Discord conversation. So yeah, well, I would be happy if they give us one free 5-star on the 5th anniversary. I know, right? I mean, imagine a free 5-star. Who would you choose? Assuming it's not any 5-star in the game, including limited. I don't think they would do a limited servants as well. But yeah, I don't know. For JP, huh? Who would I pick for free 5-star? Assuming it's they don't put limited service, because if they put limited service, then that's a whole other can of worms in that bitch. I know I have to wait for Raiko for Shimosa. I'm zeroed out. Listen, dude, you got Agartha. Agartha has a good amount of quartz in it. Save those up. You also have the 30 quartz we're getting on the 24th this month because of the anniversary. So we're getting that, the 30 quartz. And then we're also getting the paid gacha, which is going to happen fairly soon. So you could spend a little bit of money on that and then save whatever leftover quartz for Shimosa as well. And if you even want to take it a step further, you could just wait till next year, because the Minamoto is going to come back next year during Setsuban, which I think is going to happen February. I think that event is at February, and she comes back along with Kentucky and Chutan. So you could also wait for that if you just want to save a bit longer. So there's a lot of options to go from Minamoto in the future, so all hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. And Raiko's also in the part 2 gacha of Shimosa, right? So you could do Shimosa first and then wait a week for her to come back, and then you'll be ready then. So she's not gonna be available right away, right when Shimosa starts. So that's good in the sense that you have that free time to do Shimosa and save. I shouldn't be surprised you're streaming at this time. Yeah, you shouldn't be surprised, because we were playing Monster Hunter 2 nights ago and you got absolutely butt raped, bruh. So, Jesus. What you doing, bruh? What you doing awake? What you doing watching me, bruh? But yeah, just streaming because a new chapter came out for Fate, and I gotta play it, bruh. I gotta play it. So that's what's going on. I've been playing this game for fucking 4 years. Can you believe it? Oh God. Tell me I just have to break her. Fuck. Oh. You a bitch. Okay. Yeah, not really fucking with you right now. Not really feeling you, cuz. Not really feeling you, man. Yeah, no. I've been streaming for 3 hours almost, so I'm very tired, but why not? Yeah, Soul Spirit, just go away and listen to your Billie Eilish, and be scared of the spider in your closet. These are all inside jokes that nobody will understand. That's okay. Well, the 5-star caster in this banner is not worth it to roll or whale. No, it's not. Hell no, it's not. It's just is not. Nice crit. Oh, Musashi, this is why you are one of my favorite servants, because you just go in. I got my 2 Musashis right here, bruh. You guys see this, bruh? I know I showed it off earlier, but for those who weren't here, look what I got, bruh. I got my 2 Musashis. These are both like $200 almost online, so on eBay. These are expensive as shit. So I should probably take better care of them, because they are expensive and they are a bit god tier. So yeah, I'd probably pick waiver for an unlimited 5-star. True. Not a bad pick. Not questionable at all. Understandable even. Yeah. Oh God, man, I'm tired as shit. It's 4 a.m. I don't know how I'm more tired doing this than playing Monster Hunter until 6 a.m. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. Let's keep going in. How's my bond doing with Enkido? Wow, we went from 60k when we started to 12k. Man, god dog. We went from 120k to this? I've been on Spider Lookout. I'm about to sleep though, but decided to stop by real quick. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. Hope that spider finds its way to one of your pockets, and then when you wear one of your jackets or your pants, you just put your hands in there, and then all of a sudden you just feel a hairy mess and a sticky mess, and it's just gonna be all hell broke loose inside your pocket, basically. Oh wow, I'm close to bond 10ing you, Baraki. Fuck. I feel bad because maybe I should bond 10 shoe 10 or jack first. I don't have space because I'm trying to get quartz from these guys, so I guess once I'm done bonding with Enkidu, which is pretty close, I'll switch Enkidu out for Jack. Jack's my daughter, bruh. I gotta bond with my daughter. Can't be bonding with Clayboy all day. Having one of the big forecasters that actually works with your team must be good. Must be great. It is indeed great. Should also bond with Merlin as well, because he's pretty close. He's like 100k, but it's because Jack is my daughter, because she's a female. Obviously, I said daughter, so she's female. So need to do her, not do her like that, but need to put her in my team. Okay, more Amazons. Oh dear, Jesus! What are these buffs? It's a permanent defense down, so it's not all bad. I want Berserker Jack. I know Fate Strange Fake Jack is, like, from what I've read about him, he's freaking badass. He's busted. Like, dude, his noble phantasms are enough to hold back, I think, what's his name? Alcides or Heracles in there. Like, that's how broken Jack is. It's like, bro, can we get that Jack too? Because that sounds badass. But at the same time, he's just a watch, so it's going to be hard to kind of put him in FGO. I think even the author of Fate Strange Fake was kind of wondering, like, if you were to debut in FGO, how would he actually look like? Would he just be a floating watch? It'll just be awkward. I don't know. Yeah, everyone is busted. That fair point. Fair point. Everyone is busted as hell in Fate Strange Fake. Everyone. Dude, do you know, like, if anybody is reading Fate Strange Fake, I'm about to spoil some huge shit, so I recommend you to get off this stream right now, because I'm about to ask a question. I'm not going to spoil it right away. I'm going to ask the question first. Is anybody caught up with the light novel Fate Strange Fake? Because something happened, I think, a month and a half ago that is just insane in the membrane. Because, like, bro, where they're leaving off now is insane. Like, I know I said insane already, but literally it's... I literally stood up almost all night just thinking about it. I was like, seriously, they actually... I just want to talk about it, but I don't know if anybody's caught up with what's going on. Anybody? It's so good. John Franklin, are you caught up with it? Because you seem well versed in the Fate Strange Fake world, but shit's going down, bro. Shit's going down, or shit already went down, and it's like I basically ejaculated everywhere. There's no other way to describe how I felt with the latest chapter. And your boy still thinks about it every day. I'm so traumatized and excited at the same time, because if they do animate Strange Fake, bro, there are so many moments I will bust nuts for. Like, no problem, bro. Okay, there's a lot of sabers. Maybe I should invest in training a female archer, but it's okay. No worries, bro. We ain't worried about nothing. Ibaraki's gonna take care of these hoes. So I hope the last one isn't Pentasuya, because then that's just gonna ruin my day. So far none of these quests have made me restart, so I think so far it's been a well-paced shit. I'm actually gonna use my NP right now, because why not? And then the final enemy could take this Ibaraki hand up their ass. I think one would be enough. So, it's gonna be sick ass Zebra. By the way, if nobody's familiar with Fate Strange Fake just in general, I'm just saying, if you like Gilgamesh, read Fate Strange Fake. Because it's the shit. And it is canon. Well, I'm not gonna say canon, I don't know if that's the right word. But it's not a fan fiction or anything like that, it's actually official stuff. So, were you hyped about anything from E3? Somebody asked this earlier, and I think the main thing I'm hyped about, besides the new Smash news and whatnot, I am very hyped for Monster Hunter Iceborne. That's like the main thing I'm hyped about. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII is a big thing as well, but mainly for me, I'm more hyped about. Obviously, there's a Keanu Reeves thing going on with that cyberpunk shit, which is just more funny than anything. But again, more hype for Monster Hunter Iceborne. That's my shit. That's my game, bro. Monster Hunter is my thing. If Fate did not exist, then Monster Hunter would be my life. Instead, they're both my life. It's kind of a balance, like a neat balance of the two. Because if I were to pick one over the other, it would be a very hard pick. Because again, Monster Hunter is my game, bruh. So, yeah, that was the one thing I was hyped about. Basically. What are you guys hyped about with E3, by the way? Because a lot of announcements for sure. But that was my main thing. Okay, no AP, cool. By the way, just because I'm getting tired, it's 4 a.m. I'm probably gonna stop streaming as soon as my AP reaches a certain threshold. Wait, say that again? It lagged. Oh, did it? Because according to my OBS, it didn't lag, but it might be your end, I don't know. But I basically said my things I was hyped about in E3 was Monster Hunter Iceborne. But if you were talking about my question, I was basically asking you or anybody in the chat if what you guys were hyped for with E3, basically. Sorry, I'm getting sleepy, so I'm also starting to sweat. I should probably not wear a jacket or a beanie during my live streams, especially here in California during the summer. But hey, I'm a real one, so fight me. I'm glad I'm facing mainly Lancers, cause bro, Musashi's gonna take care of everything. Musashi. So I think 3 more quests and the Enkidu should be Bond 8. Was it Bond 8 or was it Bond 7? I wasn't really paying attention, but okay. Yeah. And then I'm gonna switch Enkidu out for Jack, because I want a Bond 10 Jack already. I feel like it's long overdue for a Bond 10 Jack. Like, what am I doing with my life? And yeah. And then we will be good. We will be so good. So battle 1 out of 2. Oh god, I think we're getting close to the Heracles fight. Again, I don't remember his name in this chapter, but there's a fight in here that's like semi-difficult, because you fight Heracles, who has like a bajillion guts, and he hits pretty freaking hard. So it's gonna be one of the harder fights in here. So I gotta prepare for him. I'm gonna bring Enkidu just because Enkidu will be able to stun him. I think that's what I did in JP as well. Just stun locked him mainly. Probably Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, my girlfriend's actually very excited for that because she was a big fan of the first Breath of the Wild, so she's excited for that for sure. I watched her play the first one, so yeah. Even though I haven't played the first one, okay. Nor do I have a Switch. Damn, I'm very tempted to get one. You should probably get one. Damn, so you don't even have Smash or anything like that. That's crazy to hear about, but because I figured most people have a Switch, but I guess not. I guess not. So yeah, I should probably get a Switch, bro, because the games there are pretty hardcore, bro. Breath of the Wild was one of the best games of its year. Still one of the best games in the Switch, just in general. So, yeah. Sick, nasty.
So the second game, you know, funny enough, I never played the first one. I just mainly watched my girlfriend play it, and a lot of it was mainly climbing mountains. So that was interesting to watch. But it does look like a fun game for the most part. I mean, not hating on the mountain climbing, but just stating a fact. That's what I observed. There's a lot of climbing, a lot of walking, a lot of climbing again. It's cool. It's cool. Well, successful game nonetheless. Boom, boom, boom. Wrecked. Got stretch, bro. Got stretch. Okay. Musashi, take care of this. Musashi, you're probably gonna be bond. Hopefully, I'll be able to bond 7 or 8 you by the time Shimosa drops. So, gonna be good. Still only bond 5.5. I've been slacking. Haven't been too many quests where I could bring her, so can't really be too mad at me. And there was voice acting. I actually like Zelda's voice. Cool. Cool. I should probably play the first one just because the second one's coming out, and I heard it's a good game, so I'll probably get my hands on it. But your boy kind of slacking on the gaming, so Grand Order and Monster Hunter is the only things I play pretty much. So need to get back into that because I do miss gaming. I used to be a huge gamer back during the Skyrim days, but not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, there's a Berserker now. Now I'm scared. I don't know if this is the part where we actually fight Heracles. I do not remember. So how close are you actually to Bond 10? Fairly close. Okay. Thinking about switching you out because I'm not necessarily really want to Bond 10 you right now. I kind of want Shu-10 to Bond 10 with you, but not for another while actually. We'll see. Let's see here. How about you? How close are you? 89k. Cool. You are 57k. Jesus. And you are alright, close to Bond 8. It's gonna be lit. Okay, what's my AP looking like? 78. Alright. So I think I'll stop playing once I bond with Enkidu because I need to go to sleep. Yeah, Heracles is cool now. Animation update. Yes, I know. The one thing that made me not want to use him was his animations. His animations were trash, but now he's reanimated, so good. But I'm not gonna guarantee I'm still probably not gonna use him as hard as everyone else. But still, it's okay. Everyone that does use him, then good for you guys. You guys finally have your reanimation, so awesome. And yeah. By the way, I think this is a record. I've been streaming for 3 hours and I have not crashed. Pretty sure this is a record, so I think my new setup is actually working out fairly well. That's good stuff. Jeez, I guess I gotta take you out, bro. Try to get your NP level, or not your NP level, but your NP up. Yeah. Hopefully you will have double buster, and then I'll double buster the shit out of that beast, that chimera. And it will be good. No, you don't. Okay. Awesome. Just ruin my expectations. Alright. I see how it is. I'll actually protect Merlin because I don't want that beast to fuck him up. So, yeah. So, Musashi, if you could crit. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Yeah. It's gonna be a pretty easy quest. Pretty easy, quick pace quest right here. And yeah. Oh, actually I forgot to do that. Sorry. I just forgot. And boom, boom, boom. Wrecked. Bruh. So Rashomon Dayangi with the defense down. And then Musashi goes in with her NP2 damage. With Merlin buffs. Gonna destroy this dude. And then hopefully her last attack will killed Amazon, and then we'll be good for this quest. And the next quest will be the last quest I'll do, because again, I'm tired. I'll probably stream the rest of Agartha maybe later today. Yeah, because cool. Boom. There you go. By the way, for the challenge quest in Onigashima, I didn't stream it because I found it to be really easy. Like when I did it, I was like, this isn't stream worthy, because it literally only took my first try. And yeah, and I didn't even bring Merlin, Waver, or Tomo as usual. And it was like, it was stupidly easy. Maybe I shouldn't have used the event CEs, but I don't know. It wasn't that crazy of a challenge. My bad for not streaming it, but it wasn't that interesting. So I'm pretty sure actually this is when we face Heracles. So you know what? On that note, I think I'm gonna stop streaming now. So for the couple of people that are watching right now, thank you for watching, and for the people that were here from the beginning, I don't know if any of you guys are still left. Thank you for watching. For the people who just got in, I'm sorry, but I gotta stop streaming. It's already been, it's 4:22. I was gonna say 4:20 Blaze It, but it's only 4:22 a.m. Where I'm at, so I gotta go to sleep. I live in California. It's hot. I should take this off, turn off our lights and whatnot. And yeah, see ya, Jonathan Frankly. See ya, Yosei Zero. Thank you, bruh. Good night. Hood night, as you say. And yeah, I thought you actually meant hood night, but okay. I'll probably stream the rest of this maybe later today in like 12 hours or something. Yeah, sorry, Digi or Diggy. You came pretty late. I mean, I've been streaming for 3 hours, so it is what it is. So yeah, I'll probably do the rest. I don't know how long Agartha is. I'm probably close to halfway done, if not already halfway done. So far it's been pretty straightforward. Most of the quests have been pretty easy. Didn't have to restart anything, so I'm glad everything's going smoothly. But yeah, we're about to get into some of the more difficult fights, and it's gonna be fun. So hopefully I'll see some of you guys in that stream. If not, then I'm sorry. If I do, then cool. And either way, I'm gonna post this as a video. So if you do want to see how well I do in Agartha, then you can see that. I'm not gonna be rolling gacha. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna be rolling. So just thought I'd make that clear for some of you guys who didn't really tell from the thumbnail and the title. So yeah, see you guys next time. And again, if Arjuna Altar does come out tomorrow for JP Lostbelt 4 Part 2 gacha, then your boy is probably gonna go for him. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.